All right, you're hot.
Okay.
Like they really did just weekend. I think which one was it?
Let's see. All right. And welcome back as we continue our adventure into Isekai. Last we left off, I'll say last we left off, your group had just finished dealing with members of the of the um of the sun god's cult. After some significant looting and I'll say it was some significant looting and keeping Mase and Mase and gambling with the abilities of the mask. um, you guys began by making your way through the partially sealed cavern entrance that was made, and is there anything else you guys wanted to do before you entered in here?
And we took our short rest to get the mask off her. So no, I think I'm good at least.
All right. Everyone, Shannon, is there anything that oh, that's right, she wasn't here for last session.
Yeah,
Okay.
she
Oh,
needs a
So,
full lore dump because I don't think she was here for the session before that either.
okay, cool. So, um I'll say
no,
four,
she was here when we came back in town.
Lost
I'll
time.
say
Wait,
so.
you were there when we came back out of town for the dragons and everything.
No, she wasn't there when we left.
Right, that's what I was talking about. So for
Yeah,
this,
Oh, was it 2 sessions?
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I'll say, yeah, she wasn't here when you guys okay, cool. The last thing she was doing was riling up I'll say was riling up folks in the crowd and telling stories and kind of doing that. Okay. So I forgot. Let's see. Shannon, are you currently with us?
I am.
Okay, cool. All right. So, what would I'll say? So, what ended up happening is, I do believe you were there when everyone said that they were going to go and investigate. They were going to go and investigate the people whoever was responsible for funneling these magical dancing shoes into the town. I'm not saying funneling them into the city. What happened last session was that everyone made their way. What ended up happening was everyone made their way to. Everyone made their way into the woods and found the stronghold of this area. Having found found what looked to be this area, um, they encountered um, these people. If you can see it.
I can see.
Okay. It was a group of religious zealots who followed a sun god,
They had a full
and
uniform.
and so after dealing with these people who seem to revel in using the powers of light and fire, even willing to blow themselves up in an attempt to take you guys out as well. Um, eventually, I'll say eventually, they were all defeated. Slight amount of kill stealing going on, but everything got resolved. Um, and what there was loot. I'll say there was loot which should be in chat. However you guys want to divvy that up. Um, these guys, I'll say River was where River decided to try to put on one of their masks. That went slightly sideways. Um, from I'll say from what you can see, the masks do seem to have some sort of effect. The mask is a forcibly attuned item. Um, seemingly cursed. I'll say its effects are compulsive. So it is. I'll say even though it's not really a cursed item, it is acting like a cursed item. So there are side effects to putting on the mask. You guys currently have 11 of them. Um, would you have wanted to have one?
I think I do want to know.
Yeah.
Don't
Um,
put it on.
yeah. You guys spent some time resting in order to get the mask off of River.
They are cursed. They will stick to your face and take away your eyesight and all sorts of other fun stuff.
Then grant you a whole bunch of other stuff.
I'll
Grant
just
you
keep one and hold on to it in my little bag.
okay. And I'll say, as far as anyone got, I'll say the only thing that they grew to know in regards to the mask, it takes away your eyesight. I'll say he was right, it does take away your eyesight, and it replaces it with true sight, but only in a certain radius. I'll say you basically gain, Byakugan levels of sight beyond sight. You can see into other realms. Um and you can pretty much do everything, but you lose your regular sight, and you can only see up to a certain amount of certain distance out in general. Everything beyond that is just darkness.
Hmm.
But yes, um, there there was also money and other stuff that was divvied out. They had robes that had gold sewn into it, a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of scimitars, some scrolls. Um,
So were the cult members, were they not able to see when we fought them?
oh, they could see you.
But they
like,
were wearing the mask, right?
yeah, yeah.
Mask
So,
gives them like alternative sight.
yeah. So true sight base. I'll say in exchange for being able to, if you go outside, you can look as far as you want. I'll say it's like you look down the street, you can see all the way down the street. As opposed to these masks, whereas if you have this mask on, you can see hidden doors, you can see invisible people, you can see people in the astral plane, you can do any of that, but you can only see out to roughly about 30 feet. So you basically gain the all-seeing eye, but you can only see up to 30 feet, and everything beyond 30 feet is just darkness.
That's low-key how my vision.
So yeah, that is effectively. I'll say that was, and there was a fight that ensued. Um, a lot of things getting set on fire, a lot of lightning, a lot of stabbing. Um, eventually, you guys defeated them, and the cave. I'll say there was a purposeful cave in to keep whatever beast is inside of this cave entrance from coming out. Um, a hole was dug out enough for you guys to be able to get in, and I believe it was the hole was big enough for you guys to be able to easily get out of. But if anything larger was trying to get out of, it would actually have to try to break through, so that in case you guys had to make a break for it, that you had a way out.
I can't change into a dragon.
I mean, not before you walk in here.
But if I want to get out, I can't be a dragon.
I mean, you could just
Unless
shoulder check your way out.
you can shoulder check your way out, or I believe it's black dragons have the ability to burrow, so you could dig your way out that way.
Okay. But we're trying to keep whatever is down here, right?
Yeah, yeah. So if you're going to turn into a dragon and want to dig your way out back out, that'll be after we clear out whatever's actually in here.
Yeah.
10-4.
Whisper did point out there was a hole on the upper area. Not sure if it leads to the same area that we
Yeah.
passed.
There's a hole in the upper area. There is a hole. I'll say there's the entranceway here. There is a hole also over up here as well. Does I'll say, do you guys all just want to answer one way, or do you want to split up, or?
I'd recommend sticking together personally, but if the group decides they want to split up, I'm not going to force the issue on them.
Given what we've seen so far, sticking together sounds like a plan to me.
All right, so it's 2 people sticking together. What about the rest of folks?
Sierra's AFK, so she's not going to weigh in, I don't think.
All right. For Missouri, do you want to stick together, or do you want to head off on your own?
I probably want to stick together. Have we decided which hole we're going in?
The partially buried entrance is the way that everyone was initially talking about going in.
Okay.
Okay, so
Do
we're
we
sticking with it.
have any knowledge about the circumstances of the other holes?
No, I'm about to say no one's explored it yet.
We just know that the larger hole here seems to be, based on how they were standing, this seems to be the main entrance they were using.
And I'll say whatever sort of creature whatever sort of creature was that is suspected to be around here would not fit. Would not be able to fit outside of would not be able to fit outside of that hole up top. And theoretically, with the cave in that was made, they're not going to be able to fit through this hole either. Unless without actually, either burrowing or knocking over the walls.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are going in through here, and because effort was made to actually dig out a proper hole, there is no need for acrobatics checks or dex checks to be able to get through. Say, before anyone walks in here, are there any plans or anything you guys want to do?
I'm going to re-up my warding bond on Trixie. Other buffs probably should wait till we actually see what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Unless somebody else has a long-term buff I don't know about.
Anything Moonlit Whisper wants to do, or anything that Missouri wants to do?
I was kind of wondering if we had any knowledge about whatever the creature down here was, like
Some type of
their
dragon.
It's a type of dragon?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's some type of dragon.
Okay.
And as I recall, it was, we think there's at least one adult and then a bunch of teenage level adolescent.
Okay.
So it is a nest of multiples. I can't remember if River was able to determine what type when she did her recon, though. I think she had at least some information beyond just dragon.
They must say she had an idea that they're a incredibly rare breed of dragon. I must say she was like there. It's a very rare breed of dragon, but they I must say she wasn't fully sure as to what they were, but they're whatever sort of dragon it is, it's not part of the standard five.
I remember it was. I vaguely recall it being something that was one of the rare breeds.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's whatever it is, it's not any of the chromatics, and it doesn't seem to be any of the metallics.
Yeah, definitely not metallic. The metallics are the ones that usually don't mess with people.
Yeah. So it's not metallic. I'll say whatever sort of dragon it is, it's not metallic and it's not chromatic.
Could be gem, could be fairy, could be something really weird.
All right. I'll say with that, you guys making your way through. Let's see. Whee.
Is there on this one?
I mean, he said we. I assume we're about to have a
Yeah.
map change.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. Shift ping. There we go. You guys are at the bottom of this map.
This actually looks really cozy.
The flowers that you see around here seem to as you enter, um these I'll say these all of the foliage that you see around here seems to glow. I'll say it seems to glow brighter the closer you get to it. As if your presence is for those of you who actually have access to mana, it seems to glow in your presence as you get closer to it.
Would that be a nature, an arcana?
Uh, Either or.
I suck at both equally, so
Okay.
guidance. Who's rolling good? One for Coco, one for Kobe. Choco's away. Okay, Choco. You betrayed me, Choco.
I swore I had that.
I rolled an 11. I don't know shit.
Is it there? I'm pretty sure. Really.
It's a rock.
Oh, you said an 11?
Yep.
Ah, okay. It is definitely reacting to um it is a flower. I'm gonna say particularly these ones, they seem to be plants that are steeped in magical energy. They either the plants are actually magic or they are capable of. I'll say either they're actually magic or they're capable of sensing magic. One of the two.
All right.
They do seem fairly harmless.
That's good to
They
know at
must
least.
say they don't seem to be jumping at you or trying to attack you.
Good, good.
But must say they do follow you around. They do move in the directions that you're moving.
Went into the cave, magic detecting flowers.
The flowers are evil?
No, no, the flowers just seem to react to people with magic, and they will like turn to follow you, but they don't like attack you if you go to examine them or anything.
The ranger in me says leave him alone.
Well,
But
the ranger and you would have been great, 30 seconds ago when I was the one who had to roll a nature check.
But the sorceress in me says fireball everything.
Fireballing, I mean, it's not window. Gives away what little stealth we might have left, which probably isn't much considering all the fireballs and lightning bolts that were happening outside.
That's true. Huzzah!
Well, that was 2 hours ago. They might have assumed we left.
Like they're gone now. They're gone. I have enough mana still. Have to double check.
So I guess the important question from here, are we advancing stealthily or advancing just normally?
Crap.
Because we're being sneaky, we're at half movement.
Could I have grabbed an animal from outside before we came in?
You would need to make a check, and then I must say you would need to make a check, and then you would have a check to find an animal, and then a animal handling or a persuasion check at disadvantage to convince them to come with you. Because most of the animals in this area, I must say, you would actually have to travel back a bit, because considering that every animal around here seems to know that
Can I
there's
use
dragons
bugs?
here, they're not willing to fuck with us.
Bugs are beasts, so theoretically.
Can't I just use a bug?
Yes. Must say bugs aren't intelligent enough to know that they're in danger.
Okay, so what do I need to roll to coerce a bug? Preferably a yellow jacket.
You would have to use your ability that you have that can find creature, and then when it comes to you, what are you trying to do? Get it to
Yeah,
you
get
trying
it to go to go on ahead as somebody directs me, and I look through its eyes to see where we need to go.
Gotcha.
Pretty much, I just see an animal within, I think, what is it, 30 feet, and then
Okay.
cast animal friendship.
All right.
Maybe
Quick
not a yellow
quick
jacket.
question for anyone
Those
who
bastards
knows:
are
do
evil.
bugs count as part of animal friendship? I assume they do.
You said what?
I was just asking. I was like, do bugs count as animal friendship? I assume
Bugs
that they
count as
do, but I
beasts,
was
and
just
animal friendship
checking
only
with
affects
the
beasts. So yes,
with the people who are more versed with this.
bugs are beasts. Animal friendship only works on beasts. So yes.
All right, so bugs count as beasts.
Yeah, bugs are beasts.
Yeah,
Okay.
bugs are beast. I like this. I like this. Bugs are beast.
All right then. In which case, yes. You are able to roll me a d100.
D100. Hold on. I didn't grab any dice when I sat down, so we'll be using roll 20.
Okay. I will say that you have the option between
Oh,
an ant.
right there.
Okay. I will say
It's
that
that middle
based
10.
on this location,
Oh no, I lied.
I'll say based on this location, you have access to either beetles,
That might be it. Yeah.
ants. I'll say you have access to beetles, ants, or I'll say beetles, ants, or mosquitoes.
We'll take mosquitoes for 900, Alec.
Okay.
And I will make sure it understands that if it fucking bites me, it's fucking dead. Not in that exact language, but intimidating enough. All right. In which case, while we are resting, I will send the mosquito in, and that way somebody will have to guide me so as to explain why you had to make that nature roll, and then go from there. My home.
Make sure this is all right. All right. It will. I'll say. It will mindlessly
Mhm.
make its way. I'll say. I'll say you do look tasty, but it is willing to ignore its baser instincts in order to. I'll say in order to do what it is that you're asking.
I will send it on, and I will let it have a promise that it can eat Moonlit's blood. And I will not let Moonlit know that that's what I'm offering. that I'm offering him.
Looking at a flower phone?
Mm.
Okay.
Like nothing, don't worry. Nothing. I didn't say anything. You're good. Go back to doing what you're doing.
Do any of these flowers look like, and the flavors look like they make good reagents for alchemical things?
I will
um,
for you.
you assume. I'll say Arcana or nature.
Oh, snap.
Really wish I could fucking find.
I still cannot get out of my mind that book with those plants to get information and then killed them.
Yeah.
They're definitely. I'll say you are pretty sure that they'd be good for something magic.
We're damn good. As I said, I would not. I would not pluck them if I were you.
I'll say they. I'll say from what you're picking up, they are definitely. I'll say they would definitely be good for. They definitely be good for something magic based. Uh, in I'll say intuition.
Okay, you mean like insight?
Yeah.
And the thing, the ranger is telling you not to pluck them.
What does the ranger know about plants?
Um.
Just say, take my word on it, man.
I'll say you are aware that if you were to. I'll say if you were to pluck any of these, it would be in your best interest to make sure that you have a plan to. I'll say a plan by which to stay away from them.
Awesome. In which
I'm
case,
not helping you.
So if you I'll say so if you pluck it, it's perfectly fine. But you you are aware that something with this sort of magical sensitivity likely has some sort of defense mechanism.
in which case, like I was kind of thinking after Artemis's recommendation, I will not pick the plants. However, I may mess with the plants in the aftermath of whatever happened to you.
I still do not recommend it. Just FYI, still do not recommend. Nature is nature for a reason. Let nature be nature.
But we eat nature, don't we?
Yes. Not magical nature. We don't, though.
So what do you call a potion?
It's made by man.
Using nature.
Is it though, really? Is it? Like, is it though?
Wherever it gets.
A slab for healing is not a potion, though. The same. But still, that's different. It has a purpose to help us maintain our lives. What picking these would help maintain your life?
Pointless.
I don't think you should be experimenting with magical plants.
Did I try
Because for
one
all
little
you know,
experiment?
they might
Just
be
one?
sentient. And give or take a level or two, we can come back and we can find out for certain.
Missouri, do you have a thought?
So I have this mask, right? And these flowers or plants seem to be attracted to magic or mana. I wonder what would happen if I put the mask on the flower.
God no.
But
I'm also curious.
I'll step away. Like, oh, go right ahead.
No, don't go right ahead. How about this? How about we save the experimentation until after we go and maybe talk the dragon or dragons into going somewhere else? Maybe sicking them on the Demon King's army up north or whatever.
I mean, they're hanging out with a bunch of crazy cultists. Are you sure they're not on his side already?
I mean, hey, maybe the cultists are their own people. You worship the sun, and I don't feel like that's something the Demon King's into.
From what from what you guys found out, they are. I must say or I believe you did a religion check on them. They are technically neutral.
Neutral is subjective.
I must say they are
do.
neutral, and the god that they serve is neutral.
Neutral is subjective based on what these masks can do. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the mask forces you into servitude of the sun god.
That to me doesn't come off as neutral. I'm forcing you into servitude. Doesn't and maybe it's just me, but doesn't
They are neutral in the conflict. That doesn't not mean they are neutrally aligned.
Got you.
Because yes, the mask is forcing you into servitude. That's totally an evil act. But in terms of the civilization existing Demon King fight, they are filthy neutrals.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I must say, and there's no guarantee that the god is the one who actually made the mask.
I would be inclined to listen to Artemis, though I'm not going to stop Missouri if he wants to try anything.
No, Missouri. Let's wait till we're done. Everybody can experiment after we deal with the dragon, because there's no point in trying to. Okay, really, my toes. I hit that light right there next to the map. It might need new batteries, but no, the light right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, we need batteries. I don't even know where the batteries are. Do you know where I put them?
Okay.
Yeah. You do?
So, Missouri, what would you like to do?
I will refrain from my experiment.
Okay. I'm mildly sad, but okay.
Yeah, we will deal with this experimentation after, because you guys don't want to be experimenting and then all of a sudden a big fuck mothering dragon rolls up on us, right?
Well, if anyone else joining, if I share with the dragon.
Dragon might not be into sharing. Why do they feel chalky?
I mean, they are slightly burst or dirty.
Maybe it's just dirty. They are not in a case. I just took the pack from Sam's Club and dumped it in there.
And yeah, it's probably just dirty.
Rumors say that dragons can be very friendly, if you believe the rumors.
Depends on the breed of dragon.
I definitely don't believe the rumors. Not in this day and age. And I'm not willing to take a chance and believe in the rumors. You know, shoot first, ask questions later type of thing.
That is what the dragons did.
Yeah, that's fair. Did she
Right.
lock you out, Titan?
Saw a dinosaur fly overhead, and they're like, "Kill it!"
Sometimes
Oh.
Oh, to be fair, no doubt. I must say dragons are territorial.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's just take care of one task, and once the trouble of it is done, not about you, but I don't want to be shish kebabbed.
Well, that brings us to the second question. Back to the first question, technically. Stealthy or normal space?
What did my mosquito give away?
Your mosquito. Let me type in and see what
In fact, let's
the.
just
Sorry.
be stealthy.
You're
Let
not
me
going to find a
type it.
stat block for a mosquito, except for maybe a giant one. I guarantee it.
Okay, let's see.
I don't need it to attack anything.
Well, you probably
Nah,
know what
I
perception
need.
was.
I'm about to say I need to see if it can survive. That's what I'm checking.
Yeah.
Can the mosquito wear the mask?
It's a very big
Yes,
mosquito.
there is. Mosquito. Hit point 1.
I would assume a mosquito only has a hit point. If there was a yellow jacket, I would have totally taken the yellow jacket. What was I looking for?
Okay.
My stuff is good. It's not that bad.
Wow, they actually do have stats for mosquito. That's fucking hilarious.
I'm surprised. I would have thought that would have been too inconsequential to have anything for a normal mosquito.
Hey, that's how else are mosquitoes able to go around and bite their unsuspected, prey.
It's like the butterfly effect, except on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Right. I'll say there are. Let's see.
Does
Here.
anybody need a boost on their stealth roll?
I think I rolled decent. I rolled a 23.
I assume you
Yeah.
were fine.
I could have rolled a 1.
I did not know you were rolling for stealth.
That's what he was asking. I was like, is anyone going to?
Yeah. Because if anybody needs an extra D4 on their skill roll, I can throw it.
I will give guidance to Missouri for stealth. Also, Roll20 did work well on the tablet today.
Well, again, they said they were working on it, so
Yeah.
nice.
Not the app, though.
you did the thing I suggested using the browser. Yeah. Okay.
The app is still shit.
Yeah. Well, at least we know if you use the browser, it works.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, Bill from Roll20, fix it.
That's a 0?
That was unprecedented, Leo.
Oh, the ++4.
Okay, well, if nobody wants to take my guidance, I'll give it to my dog then.
I took the guidance.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, David took it,
Okay.
and then I gave one to
I
Shannon.
wasn't sure if he could guide himself. That's the...
Even if I could, you offered. So
Okay, let me.
Well, if you didn't need it, we could have given it to somebody else who needs it. You know.
All right. Make sure
Stealth is
something.
half
quick.
movement.
Down Jones and Dragon. Yeah. There. There.
Here's the corner.
All the
All right.
corners.
Dun, 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 dun.
oh, damn it, dog. Ooh, wait. Did Missouri shapeshift into something extra stealthy?
I mean, theoretically, no, because the shapeshifter still uses their own skill frequencies. So they could turn into something that, gets bonuses in the environment or something, I suppose.
What I mean is like it's something innocuous.
Oh, well, in that regard, yes, probably.
Okay. There we go.
I
All right.
thought about shape shifting into a spider so I could climb the walls and hang upside down.
Always spiders with you.
Okay. It's real quick. And Mase to answer her question about what happens. I need to roll to make sure it can survive. Because there is something else in here besides the dragons.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Is it bigger than the dragons?
If it was as big as the dragons, it wouldn't be a problem. Problem is, it is not bigger than the dragons. It is 100% a small creature problem. All right. Your mosquito. Mase, are you waiting for the mosquito to come back, or are you just slowly trailing behind the mosquito?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna send the mosquito in while we're resting, and then when we finish, we're gonna be trailing behind the mosquito.
Okay. Mosquito is going to make it roughly around right here before it Mase, before check real quick. Gotta make a roll for that. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
The mosquito was making it
Right to that
Okay.
section, where everything condenses into one hallway for a second.
right here.
All right.
Yeah, right up there.
Okay. You will Mase, you will see Mase through the through it let's see. Do you share senses with this or
I
just or just
can through Beeson, yes. Now,
okay.
whatever happens to it doesn't affect me.
Okay, cool.
Just use it as eyeballs.
Yeah, I just use it
Okay.
as eyeballs. I
Okay,
see
you're
what it sees.
all right. You will see something strange out of the corner of its eye. Mase, out of its yeah, you will see something strange out of the corner of its eye as you will see this small orange lizard with a must say strong small orange lizard with a fairly strange I'll say with what looks like to be wearing a hat, at least from what you can tell, as it opens its mouth and its tongue, I'm not saying its tongue lashes out towards this creature.
It
I'm
makes
not
his
say towards the
neighbors.
mosquito. Um, the tongue comes flying out of its mouth. You're roughly about 15 feet away. I'll say the mosquito is about 15 feet away, but the tongue comes flying out of its mouth and also seems to be coated in electricity.
Okay, so we're coming in. There's these little lizard things. Are they lizard things? Are they little dragon babies?
It's I must say I'm gonna make this roll real quick, and I will let you
Do
know.
do I need to
Wisdom.
make a nature roll?
Um, it has
I
a
didn't
plus
realize
5 to
my
hit.
perception
Okay,
and my insight were that
yeah,
hard.
hold on.
I mean, that high. And I
You
don't.
spiked your wisdom.
Ah, that's right. Because I was like, I don't normally put anything in insight, but apparently I did with this character. Here, my nature roll is just 16.
Do this shit right quick, but I
Oh,
will.
okay. Um, I'm gonna say you will catch a glimpse of it as I'm gonna say you will catch a glimpse of it as it lashes out, and in the blink of an eye, I'm gonna say you are I'm gonna say you lose connection with the lose connection with it as this little creature. I'll say this little creature may be about the size of like I'll say roughly about the size of a you'd say like a bearded dragon. We'll see this sitting on a rock.
Oh, it's so
Adorable.
It will kill us all.
He's got a little hat.
cute. It's so
It is sitting on a rock
cute.
right here.
Do you
Yeah,
want one, Siri? I'll get you one. But
it
you
is
gotta
sitting.
name him Steve.
I'll say it is sitting on a rock right there. And from what you saw, I'll say it seemed as if it used lightning lure on its tongue and snatched. I'll say and snatched the mosquito out of midair and ate it.
I wonder if it was a wizard that polymorphed.
Forgot to suck in the hat when it did it.
Yeah. Or the hat didn't polymorph with it, and so
For some reason.
for some reason. Let me look at my resistances right quick.
Lizard that shoot lightning. Do I have that one covered? Hang on.
Okay. No, I do not have lightning for this one. I think it's Dylan that has lightning
Yeah.
resistance. Yeah, okay.
I have lightning resistance.
Don't rub it in.
It's a armor oil. I could rub it in. Not right now, but
Let me see. Do I have? Okay, I have absorb elements. That's not bad. It's the reaction. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's see what they message me. Yeah, you guys already told us school was closed. We don't need.
oh, now it's extra close.
Now it's extra closed. I think that's the third notification I got today about school being closed.
We
I'm
really
like,
want to make sure you know school is.
I guess too many people might have shown up with their kids. Like, why are your kids here? School is closed. There's nobody in the building.
Your school building is probably safer than where we live.
No, that's fair. That is so fair. It's all concrete and brick.
All right.
That's cool. It's cool. Anything for my nature roll?
Oh, where's your Nate? Okay. It's from what you can tell, it is I'll say it is exactly what it looks like. It is um it appears to be some sort of salamander thing.
Salamander thing. Okay.
Um it does seem to have a odd coloration on its underbelly. Um its underbelly does appear as if almost like it's kind of glowing. Um assume that Arcana roll as well. Make me an Arcana roll with that nature roll.
The belly's glowing puke green. Yeah, I'm sure that's great.
17. Arcana is 4.
Must say its
What?
its underbelly seems to be glowing, a similar sparkling color to the plants here. Okay. You are pretty sure that this is just a salamander that has effectively adapted and changed based on the its exposure to the magic in this cave.
Okay. So, FYI, guys.
Mutant lightning spitting lizard in a hat.
Yep. That about sums it up. It might not attack us like the flowers, but the magic in this cave is imbuing the things inside the cave. I say we kind of make this our 2.0 base. So now we have 2 places. Don't tell the others. They're in the back. They might have not heard me. Let me make this our base. Nobody will be none the wiser. So if ever I go missing, you guys know where to come to find me.
Frabix seems to be looking. I'll say Frabix seems to be eyeballing the flowers at the moment.
Hey, Fravix, do me a favor. Wait till we leave, because if you pluck one now, we're gonna have to fight all the flowers in this cave. Okay.
Case. Really
Am
pretty.
I close enough to Steve to talk to Steve?
Not yet. That my mosquito went up ahead, but we're getting close. And when we get close enough to Steve, I'll let you know. I'll let you
Okay.
Can't. If it spits lightning at you, you're too close.
know.
Okay. Okay. So, since Fenrir is the being assumed being point,
Yep.
Fenrir can barely see the creature just sitting on a rock, just like moving its head like a lizard with kind of like sudden jerking head motions.
Well, as I understand it, the only one who's aware of this thing is River because the rest of us didn't have the mosquito sight.
No,
Yeah.
but I did share that there was a lizard up there.
Yeah. So I imagine when Fenrir comes around the corner, he sees it, gets low, points, like hunting dog.
Yep. I know where Steve
It
is.
does not seem to notice you, or if it does notice you, it doesn't seem to care.
We're gonna make friends with Steve.
We are.
Now I don't think you want to bring Steve with us to fight, but
Steve has electricity.
yeah, but electricity against a dragon from a
The bigger they
salamander.
are, the harder they fall, especially when you electrocute them.
Okay, if you want to bring Steve, it's just I don't think Steve will live very
Actually,
long.
one moment. Let me check because I forgot. River has a thing. Let me check real. Whee!
Steve is trying to live long. If Missouri wants Steve.
Dun, 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 dun.
Steve versus Travis. Yeah,
Let's see, huh?
Steve does not stand a chance, man. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you, but I don't recommend it. Also, since your dog is magic,
Tristan knows it might work because Tristan knows one of these monsters books has a CR-15 squirrel that can cast chain lightning.
oh wow.
I don't think Steve is like that though.
No, I don't think Steve is like that. So about the squirrel.
It's not even like a dire squirrel. It's just a squirrel that for some reason knows lightning spells.
Like I'm just a random squirrel. I watched the wizard do it, and I learned it,
I'm a squirrel that's as tough as several adult dragons.
and now I can cast lightning spells. No, that's the type of squirrel we need on our side. We should go on a hunt to find this chain lightning squirrel. Like, take it in.
I want to know what mythology the squirrel came from because they don't just invent monsters whole cloth usually.
Oh, I'm not as rich. This character's not as rich.
Well, we haven't really been getting money in this game.
This might need to start looting people.
I've been looting people. I've been tracking the loot crate. It's a very tiny loot crate.
Well, that's fair. Maybe we just need to start robbing people. Call us the 6. Oh wait, no, they're called the 7. Yeah, the 7. Oh, copyright.
Okay.
We're the 6.
Like I
Never
said,
mind.
there's only 6 of us unless you count the NPCs.
Yeah. So the 6. Yeah,
All right.
calling us the 6 and going around robbing people.
Okay. So, quick question.
Yeah.
I must say, I was looking over your sheet.
Sure, it's
And I
7.
was trying to remember what triggers. I'm about to say, what triggers your thing?
Being in 100-foot radius.
Nothing triggers her thing.
Well, nothing triggers the compulsion, but I still can talk to them.
Yeah. What I'm about to say, what's the thing
stuff.
that you can sense within
100 feet
of what was it again?
of them? 100. If I'm within 100 feet,
Well, he's asking what creature type is your
fiend, demon, devil.
Okay, cool.
fiend?
Never mind then.
It covers both.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Didn't know. All right, this isn't.
Yeah. We already established that there was no fiend nearby. Like,
Well, I mean, it may have been blocked by the ground or something now that we're under here.
I got you.
Yeah, you are safe from compulsion because be gone tot.
Yeah. I'm safe from compulsion.
We're not repeating that shit again.
Communicate.
Okay. In which case, yeah, yeah. So you I'm about to say apparently um Fenrir has eyes on this creature.
Yep.
No biggie. My eyes are here. I am back.
All right. What will you
I will make a straight beeline to the lizard, salamander.
are you running up on it?
No, I'm not running up on it. Jesus Christ, the thing shoots lightning.
No, I'm not stupid.
Oh no, you said beeline, so I was like, oh no, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Which way did the mosquito go? Did the mosquito go up or did the mosquito go down?
It went down. I'll say it went down here, and then it went up here, and it made it right here, and then out of the corner of its eye, it saw that thing just kind of sitting on a rock, and basically,
There was nothing here, right? All over
nothing
here,
was
but
there.
flowers.
Hmm.
Okay. So
I
then
mean,
we'll
flowers, yeah, lots of flowers.
go straight up. I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna stop like right here. I'm gonna stop further than its 15 foot of reach. Just outside, maybe like if I'm gonna be within 20 feet of it. Hopefully it doesn't have more than 15 feet of reach.
It's only got
Okay.
so far. It's only used a cantrip, which is lightning lore, which again is 15 feet. So if it uses anything more powerful than the cantrip, the reach will probably increase.
Yeah. So we're just
It
And that
will.
all tell us it's more of a threat if it starts throwing real magic.
it's like, oh God, kill it.
It will.
Yeah. So
What are you exactly doing? I'll say.
Oh.
You can see it sitting on a rock. It seems to, from what you can tell just by looking at it, it seems intrigued by the idea that, oh, hey, there was an insect, and it seems to be mostly focused on looking to see if it can find more of it.
Steve,
Hmm?
how you doing? You probably don't know that your name is Steve, but I have dubbed you, so I
It
see.
spit lightning, so that might be a magical beast, in which case that spell may not work.
Mm,
We will find out. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, it's see. Okay. Um,
I don't want to persuade it
I'm
to
about to
do
say,
anything right now.
as you were trying to talk to it, it just kind of stares at you. Um,
Okay.
about to say, your spell does not work. It is not an animal.
It's not. I knew it. I knew it. Fucking shapeshifter, son of a bitch.
Or it's a magical beast. That's not an
Oh,
animal.
I was about to fireball
Wait a
it.
sec.
Let's
Hold up.
not do
Let me
that.
wait a sec. Let me make sure of something real.
Yeah. There's like griffins and hippogriffs and stuff are magical beasts, but they're not, and because of that, they're not considered animals. They're considered, like
Creatures.
Nope.
yeah,
Nope. This is not an animal.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Hi, Steve. I will. I mean no harm. Me and my friends just want to pass.
It will lick its eyeball.
Yeah, I'm gonna like slowly walk by it. I'm keeping my eyes trained on it just in case it tries some shit.
Um. Okay. As you are moving by, it just seems like it's still like looking around, almost ignoring you,
You're not food.
as if it's looking for
Oh,
more
you know, if
insects.
Matt was here, I would try to eat him.
Yeah, probably would try to eat Kias, but we are not clearly not food.
Okay.
I'm about to say,
Lizard's fine. We can't take the lizard with us.
he's just kind of chilling. Seems like he's looking for more insects.
If you come with us, I got more insects for you. Not me using the spell to lure bugs to their doom.
Um. Still seems to be looking for insects, almost as if it doesn't seem to understand what it is that you're saying.
You know what? I have rations. I will pull out a piece of meat. Not a big piece, but like a small piece of meat and hold it in front of it.
Salamanders are known for their love of beef jerky.
Who knew, right? Who knew?
Yeah. So you said you're a whole. How big is it? Like something small enough for him to eat?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. It will. All right. So you get close to it.
No.
Well, well,
I
how's it supposed to
toss it.
reach it?
I toss it to the creature.
Okay. You toss it. I'll say you toss it. It since it's at an incline, it'll just kind of like hit the rock in front of it and go down to the ground. It'll look down at it. It'll like scurry away when you first throw it because it can't tell if you're trying to hit it. It'll scurry away momentarily, look down, stick its tongue out a bit, and then scurry down the rock, look at it, lick its tongue at it, and then it will just like um gobble it.
I will pull out another piece and hold it out for it to come closer.
It will just stare at you.
Oh, guys, come on. I promise I won't bite. I will toss it a little closer to me.
It will look at the food. Will scurry over to the food, eat it.
It's a good boy. All right. Okay, that around me. No good. I'll take another piece and put it at my feet and give
It
it
will walk
give it
over.
the thing of common pleasure of calm. I am calm. So you are here.
I'm here now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just walked in.
It will look at. I'll say, it will look at you, eat the food at your feet, and just stand at your feet.
I will then take another one and take another piece and set the piece on my shoulder and put another piece in my hand so that he could hop up on my hand. But my hand wasn't out for you to lick it, Titans.
Right.
Um,
It will scurry. It will scurry up the side of your leg, around your body.
well, I kneel down. I kneel down so like it could just hop into my hand to eat the meat.
It doesn't seem capable, at least from what you can tell. It doesn't seem capable of jumping.
Titan, stop begging.
I mean, it's a salamander, not exactly known for their leaping skills.
I know. I've seen some salamanders take some pretty good leaps, man.
This one is gonna scurry up your the side of your body. It's going to get the food. It seems to be paying a lot of attention to the magical items you have on you after taking the food.
I don't have a magical item I can give you.
Get my mask.
Yeah, I don't have a magical item.
We got 47 more.
Yeah, I don't want it to all of a sudden be trying to fight us. Okay.
He seems to be after he takes the food and the stuff on your and the food on your shoulder, he will go around your back and just latch and just kind of seem to be just sitting on your back, just like hanging on your back. Seems to be specifically latched onto the back of your brassiere of holding.
Hopefully, it doesn't need the magic enchantment, or else it's about to get a lot heavier.
Yeah.
He
We'll
just
keep
seems
an eye.
he just seems to be drawn to it, and
Okay,
is
that's
just
fine.
hanging on it. If he's doing something, you can't tell what he's doing.
Okay, cool. That's it. Just everybody just watch my back.
Always.
And if I all of a sudden start saying things get heavy, keep the thing off
Closer to the bra.
the lizard.
Just wanted to be sure.
um
I'm gonna say, if I remember correctly, Fenrir counts as a beast, right?
Fenrir is a wolf, so he is a beast, yes.
Okay.
I can probably make another one.
yeah,
I'm
awesome.
gonna say immediately you will notice Fenrir, his ears perk up as he looks around, like he just heard something and he's trying to figure out what's going on.
I still got speak with animals, so what do you hear?
Fenrir is gonna be like, someone called my name.
Like your name specifically?
someone I must say someone said someone called I must say someone said um they called me and poorly described what I am. I'm mildly insulted.
You don't think it's the salamander on my back, do you?
He's gonna be like, it sounded very stupid, so possibly.
That's very rude.
Um,
Those
he's gonna
orcas are
he's gonna be like, there again, going
And
to
none of the rest of us hear this.
um no, because none of you are beasts.
Hmm?
Mm. Well, where is the sound coming from? Behind us or in front of
Um,
us?
he walks over, starts sniffing around you, looking up at your back. The
Yep, it's
salamander seems to be staring down at him. The salamander will be staring. Finro will look at him, bark a couple of times. The salamander will stare at him. Finro will bark in response. Um,
Well, there goes Self.
they
Dog barks
seem.
aren't quiet.
I'm gonna say the salamander effectively is the from what you can gauge, the salamander just casts speak with animals.
okay. So yeah, this salamander can cast spells. FYI, not just cantrips. It's a good thing we got this thing. I got Steve, Missouri. I got Steve.
maybe Missouri could become Steve.
Yay!
Steve is not a beast or a dragon, so
Hmm. Titan, she doesn't want you in the room. She locked you out for a reason. Stop being a little bitch.
Steam on that.
Speaking of which, I believe I'll say for Nimbus, what spells do you have up?
Currently on is just Warding Bond and the Begone Thoughts I put on River.
Okay.
But Begone Thoughts is just a cast and done. So the only active spell would be Warding Bond.
Okay, so Warding Bond
No, wait,
and
Warding Bond's
Begone
not concentration either.
Alright, so
So
I'll say
no,
what spells are
I have no
yeah.
active concentrations.
Alright, so what spells are currently in besides
The two spells currently in effect on River are Warding Bond and Begone Thoughts.
okay, does anyone else have any current spells active?
I believe Tireless is still active on me, as in
I'll
it is
say
a spell that is on me
I'll
that has
say
been cast.
any spell, whether it's concentration or not, whatever spells you are actively benefiting from right now.
Yeah.
So Tireless, Begone Thoughts, and Warding Bond are the three that we know of.
Okay. I'll say River, do you have any spells active right now
Yeah, speak with animals.
besides speak with animals?
No. That one right there, David. No,
I'll say
that's all I got.
okay, cool. So one. Okay, cool. All right.
You do it.
All right. You will hear a
Maybe we can't get.
low rumbling
Oh, wait, speak with
after the
animals? It's not concentration, right?
I'll
Nope.
say you will hear
So,
low rumbling
It
after
doesn't have to
the
be
dog
concentration. Just
barking.
anything active.
oh, anything after that.
Fenrir will kind of make a bit of a face. His ears will droop as he looks over at Nimbus, like kind of give you the sorry, wasn't it was like this it was like something calling my name. It was like something calling out to me. Kind of threw me off. Kind of look on his face.
Fine. Figured we weren't going to, get to sneak. Probably weren't going to be able to actually sneak up on a dragon anyway.
It was worth a shot, though, right?
Yeah, that's why we were trying. So
Arguably, you are in a slayer.
right, that's why I was saying the odds of sneaking up on it are next to impossible. But
we tried.
and if there was anything else in here, we could have snuck up on that.
Oh, has stealth
Okay.
Yeah, because the lizard made the dog bark at it,
Well,
and you know how dog barks are loud and echoey in caves.
You have acquired. I'm gonna say you have, however, acquired a wizard.
A wizard?
Oh, Wizard.
A wizard.
I heard it was him.
Wizard, lizard,
Give me
Wizard.
access to Steve! I cannot move him!
Do you want to? I'm gonna say. Is anyone gonna offer him food?
Me?
I like to offer him water.
Okay. I'll say while you are offering him water, he will look down at the water. His tongue will kind of like lap it up a bit.
Yay.
I
Do
still
you
can't
have any
move Steve.
magical items on?
Is the extreme ring magical?
The extreme ring, I believe you guys left with the old woman. I thought.
Oh.
Yeah, you gave it
It's
to the
in
old
a-
lady.
Why is it in my? Okay.
Did you never
Never mind.
deleted it?
Oh, my bad.
That's why I asked people. I was like, "Did you want to keep it?" And I was like, "No." It was like we can leave with the old lady. So
I feel like we might need to go back and check on that old lady just to be on the safe side of things.
Do I have magical things? I don't think so.
check your sheet real quick. Um,
I'm not controlling Steve. Okay.
What about Cloak of a Stranger?
Hmm?
Cloak of a Stranger, is that magical?
I believe
Sounds
Cloak of a-
magical.
leave Cloak of a Stranger. Check.
Was my spells canceled?
No, no spells canceled.
Okay.
No spells are canceled. I just need to know what Cloak of a Stranger. Okay. I was like, that's not something I'm seeing in D&D.
It's a third party.
Okay. See the Cloak of Anonymity, Cloak of Many Fashions. Oh, Cloak of the Wanderer.
Yeah, it's a third party. You're not going to see it in there.
Okay, cool.
It's
All right.
basically it's the basic. I pull my hood up and people can't see my face because it makes shadow.
Okay, so it is magical.
It's a common magical, I believe.
Okay, cool. If you get close enough to him with your cloak, it will. It must say it will. It will take. It will take notice of your hood and your cloak, seemingly like kind of sticking its tongue out towards it. And if you get close enough, it will move on to you.
Okay. River, would you like me to take over the wizard lizard duties?
Yeah, if you want. I
That
will
way
hand
you
you
can.
some pieces of meat.
Okay.
Okay.
Steve, come to me.
It will. It will slowly extend its paw to make sure it has enough balance, and will like crawl over onto your cloak.
Yay.
And will
Acquired
seemingly
mascot.
sploot on your shoulder. It's kind of like plop.
It was a salamander that can apparently cast spells.
A wizard.
A wizard. A wizard. Named Steve. A wizard named Steve.
My favorite
Does the
wizard.
wizard named Steve get a sheet?
Wizard, I'm gonna say the wizard does have a sheet, and it does have capabilities. As soon as somebody can actually properly identify it, then you'll find out what it can do.
Well, I already know it can cast level 2 spells, so there's that.
Level 1. Speak with animals.
Oh,
Level 1.
level 1. There we go. It probably can read.
It could be charisma based. It could be instinctual magic. We don't know.
it was able to.
All we know is it's smart enough to figure out how to use a hat.
Well, that, and it was able to communicate with.
It was able to say its name by casting a spell to speak,
Yeah. And
which means it's as smart as a parrot.
and it was able to identify, like, describe it in not so nice words, apparently.
Again, it is proven to be about as smart as a parrot right now.
All right, let's continue on, guys. This archway doesn't look dangerous, does it?
It's that archway right here is like a it's a vine, like kind of a stiffened out kind of vine. I must say, Fenrir getting around that corner
Fenrir is
will
definitely going to be trying to use the corner for cover and peek around.
okay. Trying to peek around, it will see a group of the
Why did I become a ranger?
Yeah. You would do this shit even if you weren't a ring.
Hey!
I'll say.
There's a long-running joke about girls in D&D, and you are perpetuating it.
Look, just saying is
I must
it's
say.
not like he made these baby goats. All right, I
I'll
feel
say.
like if they were, we have a different.
Yeah, for some reason, girls want to treat D&D like Pokemon. I don't know.
I'll say, and I must say, and Fenrir will also see this person apparently, uh, tossing like stuff into the water for them.
We might need to toss Steve.
Oh no!
Yo, this guy.
JK. He looks like a merchant. Oh my god, he's from the One Piece, isn't he?
The Hammerhead Shark Man is from the One Piece.
Yeah. Now, what's his name? Oh my god,
We
He's
got
a
2 points
street
for using the
shark.
phrase "the One Piece."
the One Piece.
Arlon?
Yeah, there we go. The shark guy, the shark crew.
If he's not in the rap, I don't know him.
He's not in the rap.
Damn straight he's not in the rap.
Hmm.
Therefore, he's not important.
He is very important. He's a reoccurring.
He doesn't know how to yayo yayo.
Well, he's a shark. I don't think any shark can yayo. This thing in the center looks like a dragon too. If it's a stone dragon.
The Great Stone Dragon.
Stone dragon.
Okay. I'll say. So for you guys, that's what Fenrir's.
Finger low, finger point.
Obviously, something's up ahead.
You gotta speak with
Well,
animals.
he's
You can just
wearing
ask him.
enough that he looks sentient and that he could possibly carry on a conversation, but he also looks slightly hostile.
The shark?
Yes.
Yes.
He also looks like he hates boats and theme parks.
Does he look hostile because he's with dragons, or does he look hostile because he's a humanoid shark?
He looks
A
hostile.
humanoid shark.
Yeah, he's a street shark. They're always hostile.
He's a
He's
sword
got
shark.
scars and everything. He's been in a couple scrapes.
Merchant could have been robbed a lot.
Oh.
We'll find out when we're around the corner and when he starts casting fireball or something.
Does anybody got something that puts people to sleep?
Enough alcohol.
I do not know the sleep spell. So, I mean, I could hit him with Buster Sword about a half dozen times. That might put him. That's the best I can do.
I mean, 1 second. Let me check this out.
I'm not that kind of cleric.
Okay, I have a question, Brian.
Okay, shoot.
If I use suggestion, could I suggest that the shark takes a nap?
I don't think that's how it works.
Hey, I don't know about that. That's what I was asking. Check this out.
I know, but she wants to be by herself right now. Oh my god, you're just gonna sit on me. She wants to be alone right now, Titan. She doesn't want to be with you. Okay? She needs her space.
Well, I mean, reading that, he would lay down to take a nap. I don't think he'd necessarily conk out, magically.
Maybe I can play some music on the triangle.
He just,
Right.
try to sleep and,
Mhm.
Or do some other, obviously. Let's see.
Oh, why don't you have it? Why
All
don't
right.
you have
So
him?
I'll say so you can't. So suggestion only works if you ask him to do something that he wouldn't find harmful.
yeah.
The act of taking a nap is not harmful.
Unless he's hostile to us, in which case he'd be going, they're enemies in my room and they're telling me to take a nap. That is harmful.
But what?
Because they will totally knife me in my sleep.
But
I'm
what
gonna
if
say
the shark
which
guy can't see us and we cast it?
you
'Cause
can. I'm gonna say you can
we have
cast
to see
suggestion. I'm
him,
gonna
but
say
it's
you can
He has
cast.
to be
I'm
able
gonna
to
say
hear these suggestions to
I'll
follow.
say you can cast suggestion. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how it's going.
Yeah, if he is a non-hostile, then there's a chance it will work. If he is a hostile, then clearly it would probably not work.
Does anybody have like
I'm gonna
detect
say.
magic?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say there is
magical
something
items
in particular. There is something in particular. I cannot tell you whether it would.
Well, we don't
I'm
have
gonna
a
say.
set
I'm
of
gonna say.
spells.
I can see where. I can
We
see
knew it was
how
there.
what you're saying. I'm seeing how what you're saying could definitely work. Just suggest people like, man, you know what? Now's a good time for a nap. I can see that.
Maybe we should send
I
Steve.
can't tell you whether that would actively.
I completely understand, yeah.
Maybe we could send Steve. He can
No,
1v4
you can't
on
throw
me.
Steve under the bus.
So if we start figuring around the corner, we can see if this guy reacts negatively.
So, just to be clear, you want to send the scarred, armored, knife-wielding, pipe-smoking dog around the corner and see how well the guy reacts.
Well, what? I mean, all of us dog. I don't look that threatening. Reserve. Do you look threatening?
I don't look threatening.
I'm just saying, it's not like a normal wolf comes around the corner. This is clearly somebody's wolf coming around the corner.
But
I wouldn't attack an armored wolf that just goes around the corner.
maybe I can disarm.
How's your wordcraft?
I'm charisma based.
Ah, I'm a sorceress. Hello.
You are the things we just want to do this.
Yeah,
I envision that as how's your wordcraft? She just looks down.
what do you think? And I can make myself seem smaller and younger with polymorph. So,
I mean, you're not that old to begin with, but
well,
yeah.
but you know what I mean.
What do you want to be like 13?
Well, I can make myself look like a
At
child.
that point, you'd be cute.
Well, yeah, but
Polymorph just turns you into a beast.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
You want true polymorph.
You want true polymorph, or you want true polymorph,
I get
disguise
confused.
self, or alter self.
I have disguise self. I don't have.
Now, if this guy has true sight, disguise self won't work because that's an illusion.
Well, that's why I was asking if somebody could see if he has any magical items on him. That would help. But disguise self is not an illusion, right?
And disguise self is an illusion.
Oh, it is an illusion.
Alter self is the one that's not an illusion.
Ah, damn. That's the one thing I don't have. I don't have.
Now,
So,
in terms of your shape-shifting plan, Missouri can just do that, and it just is. It's not a spell.
That's fair.
I mean, do you want to look younger?
I want to look harmless.
I mean, I could just.
I mean, do I look harmless if I put the giant blade away? Do I look? Do I look like, oh, it's me? I can't take care of myself.
I mean, that depends on how well you do on your bullshit.
I mean, you look harmless to me.
I have a +9 in deception.
Do you want to handle this, or do it by yourself?
Because I hate to break it to you, the antlers and the very unusual eye pigmentation, tends to have a good chance of alerting people that something is up.
There's not a problem with heterochromania.
That's a bit more than heterochromania.
Yeah,
Those are hard.
definitely different colors. In which case, simple. Disguise self. Pray that he doesn't have true sight. Take the blade away.
Do you want to handle this? Or you're going to be good on your own.
Yeah, you can help out. You're the makeup artist.
I will wait in the wings, just in case this goes sideways.
Yeah, everybody prepare. This could go back. I think Seth should come with me, but in the dirt.
Can't do that anymore.
He ran out of diglets.
Ah, even with the short rest?
That's probably a long
Yeah,
rest power.
long rest.
Seth, you're useless. I don't say that, but I'm thinking it.
Let's get it. Well, that's right. I have that.
All right, let's
Yeah.
make me look like a defenseless child.
Are you running disguise self for that?
Well, yeah, but you were gonna do what? Oh, yeah, Jonathan's paperwork, proof of conception. Oh, that's right. I didn't introduce you guys. This is Jonathan. He's my new friend.
Hey,
Looks like he didn't finish baking.
He glows in the dark a little bit, which I didn't know, which surprised me one night when I woke up and there's like a green thing floating on my
It
laptop.
looks like he's glow in the dark.
Does he?
The color.
Oh,
The
okay.
material looks like that, plastic that would glow in the dark.
Ah, okay. I didn't realize that. I was asleep and I rolled over and there was like this green circle thing on my computer and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I was scared for a little bit. It's Toby. So I turned my flashlight on. I was like, "Jonathan, you glow in the dark?"
Okay, what would you like me to roll for the
Defenselessness, yeah.
If you are going in, I'd advise taking Missouri with you as backup, since Missouri can also turn into a defenseless child.
Yes. Missouri.
If only so we have the ability to split fire.
Yeah, I wanted to be clear. Did you want to look like a kid?
Yeah. But I'm gonna have Missouri. You know, was it Hansel and Gretel?
So, and
But Missouri can just shapeshift.
okay, kid yes, kid no, you.
Kid, yes, me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying yes, but I'm bringing Missouri with me, so I'm not going in alone.
Wait, no, I have to hold Steve.
How many what?
I'm holding Steve.
Oh, we just have technically there's two critters. One that belongs to Tristan, and then now we have Steve that belongs to the party. But Missouri is Shannon's character, and she's a shapeshifter or changeling, I think.
Shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter. Okay.
They took the class, not the race.
Okay, got you.
So the shapeshifter is the class.
Okay, awesome.
Right.
Maybe I'll play changeling again one day. But I enjoy that.
So, Brian, what do you want me to roll unless
That's hilarious. I suggested it too. You thought it was boring and uninteresting.
unless it's
Did, but
disguise?
now I'm this scenario.
You said
Unless it's
so
disguise.
you might
Unless
say
it's
to see if
disguise
you need
spell's gonna be
to
enough.
see if you to try to sneak or to shapeshift.
The thought was to have Missouri use shapeshift, and then have River use a combination of disguise self and possibly a disguise kit or something
Yeah.
to become children, to wander up to the shark to see what the hell it's going to do.
Which is easy enough said because I am a child ish.
You're a child of 20 something.
Yeah.
Orphaned at 33.
Child compared to my race. Because I am an elf ish.
Okay.
Right? What
You are an elf. You're only 66, so you are technically underage for an elf.
for my
say,
race. Yeah.
Because most
In
of
which
them
case,
play
you
adult live
guys,
to 100.
you can roll whatever the skill is for disguise kits. I believe that's a
Performance?
dex check.
No, disguise kit is just a skill disguise kit. If you are proficient, it's
Dex check.
Yeah, that was my question. It's like, are you gonna have this be a dex thing, or are you gonna have this be an intelligence?
I believe disguise kits are dex checks.
Kits are usually what stat the GM feels is appropriate for what you're trying to accomplish with it in the moment.
Okay.
Okay, if you
I
do
would
the
say
charisma?
probably best is
really good.
since you're trying to
I
make yourself
feel
look
like
a
it should
certain
be
way,
charisma.
I would assume that make about say like application of a disguise, like to do that sort of thing. Dex. I'm about to say I would assume it'd be like dexterity, i.e., makeup and prosthetics and whatever else you're using.
Okay.
Making sure you don't
I
walk
guess-
in looking.
I guess Dex makes sense for
I'm about to
like
say if the goal is to look like the little girl from The Orphan, then I mean go for it. So
Say, Shannon, you don't have to roll anything because you just use your shapeshifter power to do it.
Yeah.
yeah, you just shapeshift into it, so you don't have to worry about it.
You just do your mystique thing and you're done.
So I'm now a kid.
Yeah.
You are whatever you want to be, but the suggestion was to be a kid.
Oh, that didn't factor in any of the modifiers.
Brother.
Right. He is going to, and I'll say, while you guys are doing this, he seems to be, I'll say, he seems to be looking over. He seems to be looking over some sort of piece of parchment. Seems to be just kind of pacing around, reading it, grumbling.
Can we hear any of the grumbling? Like, is there words we can catch?
He seems to be listing off. At least from what you can tell, it seems to be some sort. I'll say it seems to be some sort of either inventory or expenses list.
Hmm.
Can we rob him?
Now you want to rob the merchant?
I mean, he's working with the bad guy.
Oh, I have the all-purpose tools. Shit, I need to reroll this.
I mean, at the moment, we don't know what he's doing aside from trying to do inventory in a creepy cave.
No, that's fair. That's fair. If he tries to feed us to these baby dragons,
He could just be a Resi 4 merchant where he's just unfortunately located.
hopefully he doesn't try to feed us to the dragons.
Well, if he does, then we'll come out there and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Stuff should probably work on making that ability shorter. I like how you rolled 0 for your new number. Your new number.
Yeah, because the all-purpose tool can become a kit. The kit is something I am immediately proficient in, which means it synergizes with the artifice thing, which means I get a really big bonus on top of the other bonus I put myself in. So that is the ultimate number.
Okay. Cool. All right. You are able to. I'll say you are able to.
Five different things.
Well, yes, but it just works when I do it. I'm talking about the execution of the roll, not the bonuses.
Like 0.
Right.
Wait, that's not it. 0. That's not it. 5. That's also not it. 27. Okay, we got
Right.
there.
I'll say
everything
for
simply-
Missouri,
I'm
you
not
are
doing- I'm not
you are
doing this
transforming
stuff.
into a child.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You
Just
will
trying to
see.
stuff
I'll say
down.
But wait,
Give me that tape.
do I startle Steve cool with it?
Steve does not seem to.
As long as Steve is cool.
Yeah, Steve is cool. I will take your hand and we will walk around the corner now. I can't move Missouri with me. But we will come here.
I would like to go to the corner behind Frenir, just so I'm in a better position to engage if I have to.
You know, also too, if Seth had that rock melting ability, I'm just saying, I've been so useful right about now. Come on, Missouri, you're with me. I can't move you. You have to move yourself. Or not, that's fine.
Can you move yourself, Missouri, or do you want me to move the character?
Ooh.
Okay.
Does Missouri can shapeshift? Would she shapeshift into a child version of you so there'd be two creepy twins?
That would be creepy. I already have a twin, and I'm trying to forget that. Don't trigger my PTSD, man.
Okay. I'm gonna say so. Missouri, are you leaving? Are you leaving the lizard behind, or?
I want the lizard to come with.
Yeah,
Okay.
the lizard's on your cloak.
Oh, just making sure. Who else is going with them?
It's
Is it just those?
just us. Everybody's
Okay.
waiting in the rafters to attack.
So
if
two
things go
children.
sideways.
So 2 children, and one of them has a lizard on his shoulder.
Yes.
The moment that you come around the corner, this dragon will lift its head up from drinking the water, and will turn to look at you, and make like a adolescent roar at you.
That's an unoriginal.
Has it been more
In
than
which
2 minutes?
case, this guy will turn around and look. He's like, what? He was like, what are you? He was like, what are you getting on about? He's gonna turn and look. He was like, kids. How the hell did?
There's scary guys outside with masks on, and we We came running in here. They're kind
And
of
they didn't
chasing
kill
after
you?
us. They're chasing after us.
Oh, well, that sounds like a you problem.
Oh, we're still robbing this guy.
Why do you think I'm in here? Don't bring them in here.
Oh,
Don't worry, we have a friend named Steve.
Oh, oh, man, I'm so happy. Steve is here. Who the fuck is
Yes,
Steve?
Steve is this. Yeah.
I must say he's gonna look. He's gonna look over. He was like, he's gonna look over. He was like, oh, that thing. Oh, oh. You made yourself a friend. uh, yeah, yeah.
Would
Oh,
you like to be our friend?
uh, no, I am not in the business of being a grown man who is friends with children.
Want to be our big bro?
Hmm?
Our big bro?
I don't want to be anything that involves spending time around children. Now, if you
Backfire.
could, he's gonna kind of like do a shooing motion. If you could go back outside, take your little lizard friend, and keep those weird people outside away from me.
we can't. We're scared.
Well, it's a very scary world, and it's about time you learn how dangerous it is. So you should probably go back outside.
Um,
Can you tell us a story?
He's about to say he's gonna throw up his hands like, oh my god, look, listen, you have to go. He's gonna make like a motion for you to be making your way back that way. This dragon is staring at you, and the longer it stares at you, it is narrowing its eyes at you,
At me?
both of you.
Um,
I'll say it is looking at you with a very I'll say it is looking at you as if it is very distrusting of you. It's like, let me see what this dragon's intelligence is.
do we
Yeah,
not get a
it is definitely looking at you sideways.
do we not get a deception roll?
Um, you can make a deception roll for this one. Um, you can make an insight check on this one because the dragon seems to not be believing your bullshit.
I can probably
This
appreciate it.
guy this
Yeah,
guy,
we'll have to find it.
obviously seems to just take it for granted that you guys are children. These dragons are, for one reason or another, do not believe you.
Perception and insight?
Deception and insight.
That's a nat one.
In deception.
He says in that one.
Yes, that was a nat one. Oops, come back.
We are the best liars.
Hold on. My nat one was not for that.
Oh, what was it for then?
I was rolling nature.
Nature for what?
You told you rolled deception and insight, didn't
Yeah, but I'm rolling those too. But I was rolling nature to get more information about these dragons.
Dragons don't go under nature; they go under Arcana.
Ah, well, if they go under Arcana, then let's change that roll. that is still a fail though, because again, that was a nat one, and deception. That is a unnatural 20. That's it. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I put nature, but that was Arcana that I rolled for that.
Let's see. Okay. Missouri is significantly less um convincing as a child,
Oh.
but you are a must say, but River um is able to keep up the facade enough for the both of you that you are children, except to the dragons.
I am a
These
performer.
dragons do not believe your deception, and the reason why they don't believe your deception is because your insight tells you that they are looking through you. They're looking through you. They seem to be, I must say, the way that they are looking at you, it implies that they can see that you are acting in a way that is different than how you actively look.
I technically didn't change anything how the way I
Right, they're
acted.
seeing through your disguised self illusion,
No, you know.
So the physical disguise.
where she is a grown ass woman with makeup on her, trying to make herself look half her height and younger.
I mean, I kind of figure we like dented your chest.
Yeah, made it look smaller. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah.
You're a grown person trying to hunch over looking like a little kid.
um, anybody know deep speech? No.
One second.
Why deep speech randomly?
That is
Well, hoping that I could communicate with you guys in a way that nobody in front of me can understand.
Yeah, so you start muttering in Cthulhu, and that'll really.
I think you could have.
Okay. How many of you guys have a bizzle?
I do.
I know you do. Does anybody else?
I have common.
Infernal?
I have
he,
common.
I'll say he's going to look at you and be like, look at both of you. It's like, look, I understand kids are really terrified, but one moment. He'll reach into like a bag on his hip, and he'll toss two daggers to your feet. There you go. That should be enough to handle those guys outside. Go fight valiantly. Best of luck.
You know, you're a horrible person.
Can
I
I?
am, why? But if you're scared of them, you think I'm not scared of them?
Okay, if you're scared, why don't you band together and we fight them off together?
Unless you guys are the heroes, I seriously do not think that you're gonna stand a fucking chance against those people outside. And
Well,
seeing
here,
as how you ran off, seeing as how you ran off like little kids, I'm suspecting you're not the heroes.
It's a side eye at all the heroes around the corner.
you know what? I'm gonna reach in and toss one of the mask I got to the ground.
I think that was y'all's cue.
Yeah. I tossed the mask to the ground. I dispel the disguise self. And I'm just like, yeah, we took care of them.
Oh, why are you
Here,
acting like children?
we were checking to see if you were a good guy or a bad guy. We were
I
gonna.
like money. There is no good guys or bad guys when it comes to making money.
Well, if they robbed you, they're bad.
I'm just saying, we need money, man. I'm not rich. I can't have a poor character.
I'll say you need money. I'll say you need money. I need money. We all need money. Go get a job.
I'm a hero. That is my job.
Oh, well, you probably should have gotten into a field that makes more money.
Anyway, what is your business with these dragons?
They're mine. What is your business here?
There's a disturbance of people sneaking imps into the town to try and like get demons out.
That sounds unfortunate. Anyway, get out of my cave.
You wouldn't happen to know
Can we
anything
have a
about that,
dragon?
would you?
You said what now?
Have a dragon?
No, you can't have my dragons.
What's
Well,
your price? Name your price.
He's gonna look at them and look at you. They are invaluable. No, you cannot have my dragons. These
What
are
if
the
I
only
traded this awesome mask?
these I don't want that filthy thing. God, I'm like, if I'll say, especially if it's on the cultists, God knows how long it's been on their faces.
It did not smell
I
fresh.
got I got some water. I can smarten it up a bit.
No. The dragon, I'll say these dragons are kind of like snipping at the air in front of them, like they are getting
Yes.
like they're getting a bit agitated in response to him getting agitated.
Um, does the dragon speak any language other than Draconic?
Do I speak Draconic?
Um, I don't know. Go talk to them. I'll say try to talk and see what they do.
I will try to speak to them. I will say a sentence in each of the languages I can speak.
All right, what language are you starting with?
Abyssal, then I'll move on to Common, and then move on to Deep Speech, and then move on to Infernal.
So
You said you
I'm
were starting
starting with
with what?
Satanic, then going to Cthulhu, then going to a
I
different
do
flavor of
speak
Satanic. How the
Draconic.
dragons speak any of that?
Wait, say
Speaking
what language are you starting with?
Abyssal.
Okay, and Missouri, what are you doing?
Draconic. I want to speak in Draconic.
Okay, you start speaking in Abyssal at them, they will look noticeably confused. You speak in Draconic. Um, this one in the back will like kind of step forward a bit and start speaking back to you. He's gonna the merchant's gonna look over. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" It is going to speak back to you. What are you saying to it?
Hi, me and my friends come in peace. We would like to make new friends, and we were wondering if you are interested in joining us.
And being
Mother
treated much
said,
better.
Mother says,
Is
no
that-
new friends. Mother says, this our home. We must stay.
Okay. Who's mother?
Can't actually whisper the mic up if you will.
I hope that's
Mother,
fair.
well,
Yeah,
he will
stage
say
whisper.
he will say mother is mother, the one who bore us.
Is
And
the shark guy mother?
he's gonna be looking at the dragon, looking at Missouri. He's like, what is going on here?
He's speaking to them.
Yeah,
Do
nobody
you
told you to talk to them.
do
Stop it.
you know this
Stop with the
guy
talking.
with the face in the papers? Do you know him? Is he cool?
Stop with the talking. I don't know. Hey, you. He's gonna point. He's gonna point to him. He's like, hey, you. Yes, you. He's gonna make like a motion like cut it out. And the dragon's
I
gonna
haven't
look
had
at
any
him,
issues with dragons in the
look
area.
over at Missouri, and then it's gonna be like, he was like, the dragon will say, this conversation cannot continue, and it will step back.
Um, Even though I'm not allowed to speak to them directly, I will always speak in Draconic so that they can understand me.
He's they've been paying attention to you since you've been speaking in common.
Do they understand Common?
Seemingly so. They've been, I'll say, all of their reactions previously were to you speaking in common.
I thought they just saw through us.
Yeah, they did see through you.
Maybe the shark guy can't speak.
The shark guy, the shark guy can't speak Draconic.
Well, I'm still gonna speak in Draconic.
That's why he was like, hey, what are you saying to them? They responded to you. Stop it. Stop talking to them.
You should ask them if this guy is mommy.
Well, they said that they wouldn't. The conversation's over.
Well, guess if we take them
Okay.
out,
Well, he's
crazy
like,
that
look.
guy.
He's like, look. Okay. Thank you for getting rid of those weirdos outside. I was getting really annoyed by them. And he was like, I was getting really annoyed by them. and they were, I must say, and they were kind, I must say, and they were causing a bit of a racket, trying to build or establish an order here. Thank you for dealing with that. If you want some money, I'll give you some gold, and you can skedaddle.
You've got so many dragons, you can't spare one.
No, these are the only ones left on the planet. No one has them but me.
And you're
Yeah,
supposed to be mother?
they're
No, not mother.
they're
Oh,
princess.
he's gonna
Then
he's gonna
who's
whip
Question.
himself.
giving birth to these dragons?
A dragon, a bigger one.
So that means there's more potential dragons that could happen.
Yes, and I am cornering the market.
I just want one. You can continue to corner the market.
No, these are invaluable. You can have them when there are a lot of them and they are worth less. If I give you one, you'll be able to breed your own, and then I'll have competition.
Well,
I
you
don't want
know, if
that.
you give me a boy, the boy can't have any more.
And then he's lonely and he dies.
He won't
And
be lonely. He's got us and Steve.
the fuck is, oh yeah, that thing.
Steve, I do have a question for you.
Steve will lick its eyeball.
I'm gonna pull out one of the boots that I kept and toss it to the ground and said, "Did you make these?"
He's gonna look, he's like, yeah, what about him?
So you made them for the cultists to put imps inside of them to give to the
I,
people?
I just made boots. What the hell are you talking about, imps?
Insight rolls that were made a minute ago.
Hmm.
Okay. What are you trying to insight?
His involvement with the shoe conspiracy.
Okay.
When they mentioned it earlier, we rolled insight. You all kept on going, but since we circled
So,
back around,
sorry. Okay. You said, are you trying to insight whether he was involved with the shoe conspiracy?
yes, we were trying to just when he mentioned the shoes earlier, now he's mentioning them again. It's like trying to use insight to see how to determine whether he was involved in the trying to smuggle demons into the city through the shoes, or
Okay.
whether he just made the shoes and then they did shit after them afterwards, and he was just an unwitting bystander.
He made, I say, you can tell he made the shoes, and he made the shoes, and from which I say he definitely made the shoes, and he does not seem like the type who wouldn't be against selling stuff to people, no matter what it is that they want.
What are these shoes made out of?
So did he or did he not willingly sell cursed merchandise, knowing it was cursed?
I must say he sold magic. I must say you are able to tell that he sold magical items to someone who was sketchy, who was willing to buy them.
Okay, so
So
based
so
on that, it seems
so
like he did not know the enchantment he was dealing with or the purpose.
I must say he made magical boots. He knew that the person who he was selling them to was sketchy, but he's like, they have money. I don't care. He was like, I don't care what their intentions are. I'm selling them these shoes because they
So he
have
did, in
money.
theory, he did not know about the demons in the shoes or the plot that that the demons were supposed to fuck up the city.
You can I must say he definitely knew they were going to be up to something and they were probably going to do something terrible, but he didn't care because they were paying him.
Yeah.
So
What are
he is
these
a
shoes made
he is
out
a
of?
he is a bad person in that he's a bad person the same way an arms dealer is a bad person.
Yeah, he is an accomplice and distributor, but not the actual source of the problem.
Yeah, it's like, oh hey, I sold swords to the people who are trying to kill you, but I'll
Yeah,
also sell swords to you if you
yeah,
want to try to kill them back.
yeah.
Does he know if there's any more cultists in the area?
Depends. How many of them did you kill?
I will give him a number of how many we took down.
That's all the one. He was like, that sounds like enough for them to at least not be able. That at least he was like, that sounds enough for them to at least not get tax exemptions anymore.
Question real quick. Is there something I can roll to, well,
It
whisper?
sounds. I must say, if you made it, I must say, he's gonna say, if you made it in here, he was like, if you made it in here, then he was like, you made it in here. It looks like you're relatively unscathed. Um, means that they must say because they would have kept coming at you until none of them were left. So if no more came after you, then all of them are probably dead.
They're not the type to flee from conflict when
No,
the
it's
tables been
either
turned.
convert or die.
Mm,
Um, could I roll something to have Whisper be able to whisper in a non-eavesdrop fashion to Artemis?
All right. I believe somebody asked what the boots. I'm gonna say what the boots were made out of. Who said that?
Me.
Missouri.
Okay. Looking at the boots and looking how colorful said boots are, and then looking at the feathered wings of the dragons, we'll be
I
able to
knew it.
tell that the boots are actually made out of feathers and scales from these dragons.
I kind of whisper to one of the dragons, "Hey, keep listening to Mother. You're going to end up with somebody's boots." In Draconic, of course.
Um, it will respond back to you telepathically in Draconic. The
Oh, Tactic
I'm
Dragon.
gonna say
Okay.
the I'm gonna say the the shedding. I'm gonna say it will let you know that the sheddings that we have are I'm gonna say are what this I'm gonna say are what this person here uses to make his wares.
Okay, today it's sheddings, but what if he expands his merchandise and next thing it's leather clothes
This is so long.
with scales, feather
Making
hats?
shoes? No.
If he, I'm gonna say if he
Anything
were, I'm gonna
endangered.
say if he were to betray us,
Fairly endangered.
we
Well,
The
he will
dragon.
say
you
he
said
will
it
say
doesn't
if
have
we were
blood,
to
so
betray us, um there would be
We don't
consequences.
have the ability to step in.
Why wait for the betrayal? We're a nice bunch of people, and we'll take care of you. We're fighting demons.
There are no good they will say there are no good people in this I'm gonna say in this war.
Well,
That
technically, I'm not a
Let's
person.
stop begging.
like there
Wait,
he was like your kind he was like your kind wait he was like your kind wage this cease I say wasteless wage this ceaseless conflict all across the world. I say we will wait it out. He will say we will wait it out, and you I say and eventually all of you will be long gone.
Well, I mean, everybody dies.
But but those who engage in conflict die quicker.
Well, isn't life a conflict? We're always fighting for something. At some point, you're going to have to fight with your brothers and sisters for resources.
crying in my head.
We will always mother will always be able to provide us with what we need until we are strong to take what we need as well.
Is Mother always going to be here?
It will be here long enough to teach us the ways
How do you know?
because mother is strong.
Do you
I
think
do
I'm
have a
strong?
question.
No,
What makes you doubt me?
you are tiny.
Well, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean. I don't know.
Let me see how old this thing is first. One moment. See if it can get that reference.
I do have a question.
hmm
Is what this shark man doing illegal?
Um, it is illegal in the I'll say
I feel like this is not about to be a yes or no answer.
okay because it um it is I'll say technically it is illegal. I'll say it is quote it's illegal for denizens of is illegal for denizens of the city to I'll say it is illegal for people to make deals with the the demon lord's army. Um, but that seems to mostly extend to like people who would be deemed traitors to the I'll say, and most of those rules extend to denizens of the city. Um, you are heavily frowned upon if you I must say you are generally heavily frowned upon if you are out there and willing to assist anyone but the resistance to the demon lord.
Okay, so then
I'm
my
about to say
question.
so it's not illegal. It's just heavily frowned upon because effectively it's kind of like, why are you helping this guy? He is literally trying to conquer and destroy the planet. He'll probably come after you at some point. Why do you still care about money when he's about to say when the demon lord's probably gonna try to ransack everything in the end? So
Mm,
it's heavily looked down upon, but it's not illegal for people who are not citizens. It is illegal for actual citizens of the city.
okay, so that brings me to my other question then. Uh, to him, like, does he have dealings with anybody from the Demon King army?
He Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
He'll roll his eyes a bit. I deal with those who have the budget for my wares.
Uh,
Oh no.
can we incite him? Can people incite him?
They did incite him, and
Yeah,
was
about the
Ezra. And
shoe, but I asked him a different question.
okay, if you want to incite him about that as well.
Yeah, I do. My insight is I don't know if you want to insight too, Tris. Yeah, incite him. Incite him.
Okay. Anyone else?
One.
Minerva will walk up behind Nimbus and be like, is it I'm gonna say walk up behind Nimbus and be like, hey, is it time to go crazy yet? You'll see like her hands and like these claws start extending out of her hands. It's gonna get violent in a moment, isn't it?
Nimbus is currently in the bathroom.
Okay. D20 plus 6 if someone wants to roll for me.
D20 plus 6. I got you. I can read. Plus 6 is on. Oh no, I closed my sheet.
23. Okay.
Yeah, 23.
24, 23, 16. Okay. Um I'm about to say you can tell he is definitely sold to the Demon King in the past, but that is primarily because he knows that the Demon King is good for money.
So then we as heroes, do we have a moral obligation to take him down for selling to the Demon King? Or do we need to go back and alert the authorities that he sold to the Demon King and let them deal with it?
I mean, technically he hasn't done anything illegal. It's up to you. Like he said,
But
he'll
you
sell
just
stuff
said selling to
like
the Demon King was illegal.
for citizens.
Has to be a member of the city, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Citizens are ardent. It is might say by agreeing to live within the city, you are basically siding with the resistance. Most merchants are aware of the demon lord's army and everything, and don't do business with them on principle of like we don't want to side with the enemy of the world. But there are certain people who are like, whatever, money's money. It was like I see an opportunity to be able to play both sides of the field. He was like, I'll sell weapons to them, I'll sell weapons to you, I'll sell gear to them, I'll sell gear to you, and whoever wins, I still win, and that's pretty much where he stands at. He's like, as long as you have money, I will sell it to you. But he sells more stuff to the demon lord because the demon lord has a pretty deep pockets.
Okay.
I think
So
that's
if you guys are willing to buy stuff, he's willing to sell to you.
Except dragons.
No, he's not selling. I'm gonna say, selling the dragons is the equivalent of selling the machinery that makes the stuff that you make.
I just wanted one dragon.
the rest.
Apparently, he doesn't have enough.
He's not
He
a
doesn't have
civilian
enough
of the city,
employees to where he's willing to
so
sell one.
technically we have no jurisdiction.
Oh, okay.
We
I'm gonna
can go
say,
back and
I'm gonna say
notify.
at this point, I'm gonna say at this point, there is no jurisdiction to do it. If you were to do something, it is morality based.
Yeah, but technically, as a hero, he's done nothing legally wrong. And should we attack him, we also have to attack these 4 baby dragons, which are currently the last of their kind.
Couldn't we just convince him to no longer sell to the demon lord?
Do you have enough money to convince him not to sell to the demon lord?
I don't need the money. The city does.
The city needs all the money that they can get, but the city is not going to pay him not to work for the demon lord.
Well,
Because they use all their money to get materials and stuff to make weapons to fight the demon lord.
And to take care of survivors
Yeah,
and refugees.
Definitely take care of people.
That's why these people like him are looked down upon, because they understand what they're doing. But I'll say they understand what they're doing. And it's like, that's a dick move, bro. It's kind of the mentality.
maybe we can convince his machinery to leave. So they say this. No, I understand the content. I don't know what. But
Yeah, assuming Missouri shares what they say, they can't leave because their mama told them this was home. The dragons aren't an issue. They haven't been. I mean, the wildlife dispersed from the area, but that's not uncommon when a predator moves in.
no, I get
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna say it's a dragon's lair. I'm like predators.
Then
Am I capable of turning into this kind of dragon?
What is the CR level that you can transform into?
Where's Wilma?
CR10 for Missouri.
All right. And she can transform into anything.
This is having a hard time being picked up. Okay.
Are these higher than a CR10?
Probably.
They can't
These
fight.
ones, I'll say the babies are not.
Oh, so she can turn into a baby. He can turn into a baby.
These things are CR8.
Whisper will whisper if we can find out where the mom is, then we can get some new instructions.
Yeah. Can we speak to mom? We want to go. Do you know where she's at? Is she deeper in the cave?
You could go. Please leave me alone. Unless you're buying something.
We want to speak to the mama dragon.
Why?
Because we need to convince her to maybe put shop somewhere else.
This place is safe.
For now, moving in, it's not that safe.
If we hadn't taken care of those cultists outside, they would be in your butt right now.
No, I would have had to do it myself, and I don't want to do things I'm not getting paid to do.
Their payment is comfort in your life.
Yes, I like keeping the money that I have. I want to be rich when this war is over.
Well, it's a lot easier for the war to be over if you don't have cultists in your air.
And now I don't. And I didn't pay a dime. Everything worked out.
Yes, you don't have to pay a dime. The only trade we ask for is to speak with the mother dragon.
Yeah.
You know what? He's gonna think for a moment. He's like, technically, I do save more money by not paying you for your services. if all you want to do is talk, feel free. He's going to gesture. I say he's going to gesture to the baby dragons. He was like, go on, Scoot. Um, these dragons are going to disappear behind the waterfall. I might say they're going to walk through the waterfall and disappear.
So Mama's dragons through the waterfall.
He is going to pull out a whistle. That seems to also be made. Seems to be coated in these colorful scales. He is going to blow the whistle. The entire cave will rumble with this roar, with this like almost deafening roar.
You guys can come out now. We're gonna talk to the mama dragon.
As
Can I kind of
a little bit
sneak,
of debris falls from the ceiling.
can I kind of sneak away and change into the baby dragon?
Ooh.
If you if
Well,
you
no, we've
want,
already established we can't do anything to this man.
it will be
Outside of our jurisdiction, and
stop.
technically he's not
You
from
will
our
hear like this
jurisdiction.
stopping from
Yeah.
around the corner
So now we're gonna
as
try and convince them to move.
this creature will appear.
Very majestic.
Um, it will look
Like it's missing a little bit.
Towards this guy. Um, it will say, Gargalo, you what is it that you need? He's gonna point. He was like, these annoying folks want to talk to you because they say that where you set up home is bothersome to them.
Nope, that's not at all what we said.
Really?
Not
Because it sounded
even
like you said you
close.
wanted us to move.
Yes, from the Demon King's army, which is closing in on the area. That's what I said.
The dragon will look and say, the demon. It was like the demon lord. They know their place. They would never threaten one such as I.
Is there a reason for that?
I am powerful.
So
More
you're
powerful
okay with
than the
working with the Demon Lord then? Because this guy here works and has sold to the Demon Lord. So you're okay with working with the Demon Lord.
We have no interest. It will say I have no interest in the petty squabbles. In the petty squabbles of you small ones. This is not the first time that your kind have engaged in conflict over such trivial things. This will
If you
not be
have
the last time that you engage in conflicts over such trivial things.
I'm
if you have no interest in the small people, why are you working with this dude?
There are benefits.
not
You think we don't have
talking about
benefits?
What can you offer?
What do you need?
He will say something very beneficial. I like magic.
Okay, we're magical.
So is my lair.
There's very much.
But do you know that there are other more magical layers in the world?
It will I'll say Gargamel is gonna look. He was like they're lying, and the dragon will say, "Do tell."
We've been to some very crazy places thus far. As a matter of fact, we came from a world that's entirely foreign to this one.
I'll say the dragon will look. You are the heroes.
Yeah.
Seth will lackadaisically raise his hand. He was like, unfortunately. The dragon will make a really loud sniff. Is true. Not smell of this realm. And how would I get? Am I saying how would I get to your lands?
We can bring you with us.
When they go back, right? Because we don't know how to send them back, right?
No one
Yep.
knows how to send them back.
No way to send them back. So we are
They said
talking
that
out
they
our
were
ass
gonna.
right
They said
now.
that they were gonna figure out how to send them back after the war was over. The goal was to
Yep.
get them here, and they was like, "Sweet, you're here. We'll figure out how to fix it afterward."
Well, then I will be straight up and be like, from my knowledge, we haven't figured out how to send. They hadn't figured out how to send them back yet, but it is something that they plan on focusing on once the war is over. I'm not even concerned about that. I'm just concerned about making sure you and your babies are safe.
We are quite safe. So it was like we are quite safe because I am strong enough to protect them, and then one day they shall grow up to be as strong as me, and then they shall also protect what is theirs.
But your babies haven't seen how powerful and how much magic there is in the world either. They haven't even seen all the magic in this world.
That is true. It is dangerous outside, too dangerous for them.
How do they become strong if they don't learn how to fight battles?
They have to, I'll say, they will engage in conflict, but when they are older.
Well, that sounds like that's a little bit too late.
Maybe in your time frame. Your lives are small and insignificant.
Well, the time of this world can be small and insignificant, and then you won't have a place to stay if the demon lord takes and destroys this world.
I'll say this.
Well,
I'll
that's
say,
nasty.
it will laugh. It will laugh.
Oh, the
Oh,
light's
you
over there.
small ones, always claiming because your world will
Women,
end,
like,
that the world will end.
If I could interject,
Mhm.
I know of a place that can provide both things of things of magic, item and spell, along with training for your children, and perhaps if you think it worthy enough yourself to and strengthen all of you, and in addition to all of that, provide a buffer against the demon lord's army if you ever if that conflict ever gets there and you feel that you and yours are not strong enough. So the benefits of knowledge, protection, and strengthening yourselves.
Mhm.
Whisper will and this is mainly because I have unfortunately cannot recall the name of the city because I keep jokingly calling it Corn. No, it's not that. Um, I will speak of the last city, the city with the that we're from with the academy, and I am also wanting to point out the academy in specific as a place for her children to be able to train against its combat students, not only strengthening them but us in the process. And of course, we know the city's library has magical things on top of all the magical shops that are there.
Mm.
Um, and of course it has a wall around it with defenders. So it's a really nice threefer, at least in Whisper's opinion. If I need to be like actively persuasive with a skill roll, I certainly can. But that's the kind of vector that he's going for.
The dragon will smirk at your idea. The merchant will kind of make a bit of a face. It was like, so you would offer me the city of Ardent. I like your deal.
Yeah, the dragon thinks you just gave him the city.
I'll say an entire city filled with magical items, training ground, and it would be mine.
It's going to attack the city, smog style now.
Is that what you are offering me? The wealth and knowledge of the the wealth and knowledge of the remaining, I'll say of the remaining resistance, to use at my leisure, and in exchange, gain my protection.
Maybe we should let her talk to the people who run the city.
From what you are gathering, the dragon is like, oh, you have libraries, and you have money, and you have magical items, and you have access to all this magical shit. Plus, it's a huge area, and I'd have people who would effectively. It was like I basically have people I can boss around, and my children could grow to inherit this place. This is great. I like this idea.
Yeah, I get that interpretation there.
That doesn't sound like a bad deal. I mean, the mother offered her protection, right?
You would might say you would get the might say you would get the might say Arden would have the protection of might say Arden would have the protection of a adult dragon, which might say an adult dragon, which is actually I'll say it was there's actually a little I'll say a short term in dragon time away from becoming a ancient dragon. Um and it's for children, which will one day become adults.
I think it's not a bad deal.
Do
And
we
an
have sending? Can we contact an adult?
I don't
You're
know.
not
Can you?
loaded.
Do you have? What's the range on your? What's the range on your
Sending is within
contact
range,
people?
but I don't have it prepped, so nope.
Whisper would like to certainly gear it towards a yeah an area, a section of Ardent possibly to be expanded later. City's huge. I'm sure it has a
I will also suggest that before we could make that choice, that she could follow us back to the city and talk to the people that run the city to see if some type of uh decision can be made, because while we are heroes, we can't speak on behalf of the city without the people who run it consent.
the persuasion role is to assist Artemis's argument. And it definitely sounds like we all think this is in theory a good idea if we can work
Yeah,
the specifics out.
because there's technically no harm being done, so it's not, we don't. There's nothing we can do.
I'm gonna say the dragon will look over towards Gargalol. It will. I'll say. Oh, it was like what? It was like, what do you think? He's like, that's a tough one for me.
You get to
Can I?
expand.
He's gonna say. He was like, if he will say, if it was like, if we relocate, I still would like to reserve my right to be able to sell wares to whoever I see fit.
Except for the Dragon Lord,
Demon Lord,
whatever.
Well, okay, if this happens and the city is under the protection of the mother dragon, then you cannot sell to anything that would go against the mother dragon.
The dragon will be like, this is true. you wouldn't harm my children. And he's gonna make a bit of a face. He's like, of course not. And I'll say he was like, of course not. We have a mutually beneficial relationship. He's going to like shoot you all like a bit of a death glare.
Ah,
We might
Um,
need the food for the city.
he's I'm about to say he's going to say, but what he's going to say, but what is to happen if we leave this place unguarded and someone comes in and takes it? Someone comes into your lair while no one is here. How will you venture? He was like, how will you venture out into the city? Your children will be unprotected, and we can't. I'll say you can't take your entire you can't take you and your children to this unforeseen place. How do we know that they aren't the enemy as well?
well,
Is there
Would you?
something that I can do to swear that we mean no harm?
perhaps Gargamel, was it?
Gargalo.
Gargamel?
Yeah.
Perhaps you and at least one of us could stay here to mutually defend the riches that the Nether Dragon has gained here, and if a positive result is had, we can simply move what is here to the new home. So we're
Um,
protected during the transit, and nothing is lost after an accord is made.
um, I'll say the mother dragon will look at you guys. Um,
But the
kind
dragon,
of walk over.
if you have some amount of trust in him, then surely he can look after what few of us will be here as defenders to keep us in check while you are away.
Which of
Go with you, and the rest of us stay behind.
which of you stay?
Well, I will go because I have connections with the people that. Well, I got connections with the people that protect the city. So that should hopefully make sure that we don't get hit going in.
Might I suggest that Missouri you go along? Might I suggest that Missouri you go along as well in case any kind of translation is needed, since you were speaking fairly fluently earlier.
Okay.
Nimbus, are you doing anything?
They seem to have it handled, so I'm still waiting for any other shoe to drop.
Well, the situation is who's staying, who's going.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Right.
I don't know how many people we think we need to guard an empty cave.
No, the babies aren't going.
Nor the riches.
Don't know why we're just not all moving it out at once, but
She wants confirmation first from the city people before they actually move. So
Because she's afraid that if she leaves this place, since someone might sense that she's not guarding it or protecting her, she's too far away, that someone else might try to come in and affect her lair.
so your plan then is have the city that is perpetually in panic mode and on edge
which is why I'm going.
to have a dragon just walk up to the wall,
That's why I'm going.
Fly over the wall.
get blown away before you get in range to tell the city not to shoot it.
Again, that's why I'm going.
Say,
Especially they're gonna blow it away before they even see you.
They'll see me first because I will just have her put me down and go first to let them know that the dragon is coming. So that, again, like I said, they don't blow her out of the sky.
In all honesty, I'm not saying in all honesty, I can tell you right now, this I'm say this sort of creature showing up at the city would basically require the teachers to be able to do something.
They should be able to
I'll say
protect her. So
the
Well,
army. I'll say this dragon could possibly decimate like half of the army before they even took it down.
Yeah.
yeah, which is why I'm going so that I can get ahead of it before she gets there and be like, hey, by the by, there's a dragon who wants to come and make peace. Don't attack. Thus, for she can land safely, and then they could have been gathering the teachers and stuff to ensure, to talk what they need to talk about to make a peace treaty.
yeah, essentially, there's
Yeah.
a diplomatic envoy stuff going on.
Yeah.
And if anything, don't we have like some sort of visual communication system in the form of like colored flares or something?
Not anything that I recall being established. And certainly not anything
I'll
that
say
Rob
the
does.
I'll say the city has flares and fireworks. Do you guys have flares and fireworks?
I have lightning bolt.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
I do.
Because I can make pops of color.
Small pops of color, yeah. Was it going to be a big enough pop of color to be noticed?
That's a 10 feet thing.
I think it'd be 10 feet wide. What's its lumens? Which I know it's not going to have.
The I'll say the are you discussing this out loud?
Well, I mean,
No, you guys asked what Nimbus was doing. Nimbus is still standing there waiting for them to finish having this conversation.
No, I mean, are you guys discussing this out? I'm about to say, is this something that you guys are discussing out loud? How to get back to the city, and how to let them know that you're
it's just
coming?
murmuring it amongst ourselves because when it comes down to it, all we need to have happen is to have Artemis and Missouri to get there slightly ahead.
And I can do so by riding on the back of Missouri.
Okay, I will stay wherever you need me at this point because I have no horse in this race. I'm still concerned with the whole shoe demon problem, which we seem to have lost the thread.
No, this guy makes the stuff.
This is the guy who made the shoes.
He's not the one who put the demons.
Right, that's what I'm concerned with.
Yeah, but he made the shoes with consent from the dragon.
Yes, the guy made a bunch of shoes. I got that.
Yeah.
Right. And once everything is settled here, since he still seems to want to be able to do some kind of business, we can then, in a less confrontational way, as in theory we've done a kind of favor, get information on who his associates are.
Well,
except we're not doing him a favor. He's pissed because you're taking away his dragon. And then if he goes with the dragon, he's losing half his business. Because he won't be allowed to deal with the guy who's making him far more money than the city is. He's already said as much.
Well, we took out the cultist, so the person that he was dealing with
in this cave is gone, but he is still doing business with the demon lord, who has deeper pockets than the city. So by losing the demon lord as a business contact, he is getting screwed. He already had that conversation with the dragon, and you guys forced him into it, and he sounds really pissed, but he's going along with it.
Well, yeah. So I mean,
he's not going to be willing to help us now.
It's not him whose help we're seeking. It's the dragon who is willing to offer her.
Does not know who did what with the shoes.
She doesn't care about the shoes.
But the shoes are the whole goddamn reason we're here.
Yes, but we already solved the issue of the shoes.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We got rid of the cultists that put the imps in the shoes. He is making.
You know that. We just got rid of the guys that were outside.
Yes, and he said that it was them who he sold the shoes to who put the imps in.
He didn't say he sold them to them.
He did say some shady guy.
Yeah, he said some fucking shady guy.
Remember the cultists are technically good. I must say they're like neutral good.
And the cultists are completely uninvolved.
They were just cultists who happened to be around.
We can still get information out of this guy regardless of the dragon.
Yeah, and the dragon is a boon to the city to help us with the demon king, our demon lord, which is, as heroes, our job to protect the city.
The dragon's a boon to the city, given how resource-starved we are and how much it takes to feed.
Because if the dragon does not fear the demon
He's
lord,
asking to share our knowledge and our training ground.
I'm about to say, so the cultists were drawn here because of the energy that this dragon is giving off.
The
which
magic, yeah.
technically for Nimbus would be able, Nimbus and based on his deity, would be able to tell that this dragon is exuding ridiculous amounts of radiant energy. the amount of radiant energy that this dragon is giving off and its lair is what drew the cultists of the sun, i.e., the radiant cult. So they were lingering around. This merchant was pissed off because basically he was like, these religious fanatics are basically hanging out outside of my lair, and I can't get them to go away. But I also can't convince my dragon to go kill them. So so I can't really leave out of the cult here. I can't really leave out of here because they're gonna start making issues about like convergence and I'm about to say converting and whatnot. So he was like, fuck, I gotta figure out a way to get out of here. So he was going to go and I'm about to say the original plan was to go and hire some mercenaries to come and murder these people. So I'm about to say to get rid of the cultists. Because he couldn't really convince the cultists that this wasn't sacred ground.
In any case, I do believe we can still get information out.
Yeah.
If I'm about to say if you guys who are sticking back want to get some information out of him, you are welcome. I'll say you are welcome to talk to him. While the other two are leaving with the dragon. The dragon will let you know that if you do need a signal to warn your people, it is more than willing to provide something that they definitely won't be able to miss.
It won't be able to miss, as in they won't think it's a form of attack, or
It will be something bright enough for them to be able to know that something is coming.
yeah, but we want them to know that it's something friendly.
I mean, any sort of light, any sort of large explosion or bright light in the sky is going to put them on alert. There's no such thing as a friendly explosion in the
Well,
sky.
again, that's why me and Missouri were gonna ride ahead of the dragon so we can get there first to let them know that the dragon was coming.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
critical part.
Okay. In which case, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say you guys are welcome to do that. Well, I'll say, in which case, I'm gonna say the dragon will look back at Gargoyle and will say, it will say protect. It was like protect that which is mine. And he'll kind of groan and be like, ugh, fine. He'll sit on the rock, just kind of like put his head in his hands, like he's like pouting a little. It will say, it will look towards you. It was like, which of you? It was like, which of you will be heralding my arrival?
I believe that was at least Artemis. Missouri, were you wanting to go as well? I know I had my reasons for the suggestion, but that should also take away your choice whether you want to go or not.
I agree to go.
Did you get that?
He said, so the two of them, okay. In
Yeah.
which case, it will say, it will look towards you. Then let us leave.
All right, let us go off ahead, and you just follow like about 120 feet behind. We outside.
Mm.
And Missouri, if you can transform into the fastest thing you can fly as.
Um, what would be the reaction if I just transformed into the dragon?
The dragon's too high of a CR for you.
I mean, the baby dragon.
They
No,
can't fly.
yeah.
Oh, huh.
Also, you'd still look like a dragon, which would raise an alert.
Um, I guess I'll be a bird.
Yeah, just turn into whatever She's gonna turn into whatever bird she can that has a fast flying speed.
Yeah. I mean, you could turn into the Quetzalcoatl, technically.
Then let's do that.
Okay. I'll say, in which case, you guys are making your way out of the cave. Are you guys making your way out of the cave? Leaving the remain, must say. You taking the salamander with you?
Yeah,
Yes,
Okay.
he's a friend.
I'll put him on my back.
Steve will light the way.
Yes, Steve will light the way.
Okay. All right. And it is going to take them some time to get back and to arrange that sort of thing. Meaning that the rest of you guys, are you guys good? I'll say, Nimbus, are you still going to kind of hang out around the corner, or are you going to step out now?
At this point, I might as well step out.
I've been told you
Okay.
guys to step out.
Yeah, basically a day or more to wait for them to come back and and the case to go cold.
No, the guy is
Okay.
still there. You guys can still question him.
No, it's not a matter of questioning him. It's a matter of how long before we can resume the investigation, how much lead time, getaway time whoever is involved now has.
What I would like to do, assuming the mic is picking me up,
Yep.
is since it's clear we have time, I would like to see if I can surreptitiously cast a thing. Action. Okay. Actually, if he's not familiar with spellcraft, I can probably just do this fairly safely. So I will cast a I will do a cure wounds just to visually show that I can cast and just kind of feign into detect thoughts. The surface level of detect thoughts is unobtrusive. It's only if I delve will they be able to know that I'm doing stuff according to the Reddit. Feel free to read. And what I would like to do is um is go into his business contacts, like ask him about them, but by way of me talking shop as a fellow business person, and then kind of angling the conversation into so this guy you were selling the shoes to kind of kind of thing.
Okay. Let's see. All right. I'll say you do come. I'll say you attempt to. Let me make sure this is actually how this works. Second. Oh, okay. I'll say. Do you? I'll say. Would I'll say. Okay. So, let me read this real quick. Say. Okay. Okay. Cool. So you cast a spell.
Okay. I should be able to get access to his surface thoughts without there being any will roll.
All right. I'll say you cast a spell. You are picking up nothing in his direction.
That makes sense. Probably has mind blade going on. I just figured I'd try because it was a nice information gathering tool.
I'll say.
I will have to operate via words.
I'll say I had to read what detect thoughts was. It doesn't actively say that if you can't pick them up, then the spell doesn't happen. I'll say because use detect detect thoughts activates, and you can pick up thoughts in your vicinity, not just specifically one person.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, when you do it in his direction, there seems to be some sort. There seems to be like a blank space around him that you can see is magic.
Okay.
Something magic is blocking your ability to be able to detect. I'm gonna say to be able to read his mind.
Well, since we're going to be here a while, in order to pass the time, we can talk some shop.
Mm. Yes, seems like my shop is going to be closing down soon. So,
Uh,
what
it
would you
may
like to talk about?
it may merely be taking a different form. You see,
Form of less
and
money.
and again at this point, again we have a such a span of time here. Um, Whisper's going to kind of want to eventually lead into kind of his merchant dealings, in this case the shoe dealings with the demon lord. Um, though in terms of his profit, I mean, if he can make enchanted boots for people, that is still a rather large spike, of which there won't be much risk of any backstabbing. But the point that he's trying to get to is to kind of funnel the conversation around to the his dealings with the demon lord. I do also
Um,
want to be keeping insight up as well, just to make sure he's not trying to dupe me.
okay. He is going to, I must say, so you're basically asking him um, what he, I must say, his dealings with the demon lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that by way of just at first talking shop, but yeah, ultimately that's what I'm gonna be trying to get to.
Okay. He'll ask. So, what exactly do you want to know?
Well, clearly you were able to operate with them without them just summarily destroying you, as they tend to do with most things. They come into contact with. So is there like a special demon that reached out to you, or
The
did you actually
I'll say
make contact with them? It seems a rather unusual and an interesting situation that you found yourself in.
I must say they I must say it initially started as a robbery, as you like I must say as you just so delicately put it. The I'll say several I'm not saying you are correct. Several of the demon lords, thugs of lesser intelligence, have a bad habit of striking first and asking questions later. So I'll say one of the things they found on one of the things that they happened to find was I'll say one of the things that they happened to find were some of my wares. Um, Thankfully, instead of killing me, one of their higher ranking commanders was able, I'll say, happened to be leading that group, and he saw the benefits in my wares. Asked me if there was more of them. I told him yes, and he demanded that I tell him where the rest of it was. I'm not in the business of telling people anything without profit. So I negotiated. I told him he could have as much. I told him that if something were to happen to me, he would never be able to find, or acquire anything more than what he currently has in his hand. He's an intelligent one, and actually found it quite amusing that all I wanted was platinum. He did find it interesting that I was willing to quote sell out my people for some money. Little did he know that I'd be just as willing to sell. I'd be just as willing to sell to you all. And there have been different adventurers and other merchants and wanderers who I've sold my wares to as well. He informed us, if you're asking, if you're asking what sort of things I sold to him, mostly daggers. I'll say mostly daggers, swords, bows, arrows, standard weaponry. And he did eventually come to. I'll say he did eventually come to me, asked for a rather large shipment of shoes.
Oh, that is interesting. Do you happen to know the name of this particular demonic fellow?
Yes, his name. One moment. Scrolling. Villains. He's gonna look through his must say he's gonna reach in his pouch, pull out what looks to be a invoice. Raikoboju.
Raikoboju. Okay.
I feel like that's a made up name.
Really any dumber than Pazuzu?
Is there somebody named Pazuzu?
There's a major demon named Pazuzu. It is the main antagonist of the Exorcist series. This is the goddamn Bible.
Pazuzu. I love the name. Okay.
Yeah.
Pazuzu.
That's D&D stats even.
Oh, you know what?
I think it's one of the Lords of the Nine Hells.
I think that's going to be the next god I worship.
Can-
Pazuzu.
Can I make a religion roll or something? See if I can identify that name.
It's not Beelzebub.
Beelzebub, though.
Demon Lore Army. I would say history.
Okay.
Pazuzu.
Holy crap.
Okay. Cool. Raikoboju is is a command. He is a commander of he's not a general, but he is a lower level commander of the demon lord's army, usually leading, whereas the generals are usually in small groups where they pretty much have like a small group of normally like 6 to 12 people with them. Like the generals usually don't carry that many people with them. The commanders, however, are usually the ones who are leading the armies. The armies of hundreds or thousands. As a matter of fact, you do recognize the description. I'll say the description that he gives of you. It was a similar description to what the heroes encountered when they went on the opposite path into the city. I'm about to say when they went to that town that was burning after you guys finished fighting the demon lord general. This guy apparently was one of the people in the other town, on the other path.
Okay.
Based on the description,
That's Pazuzu?
that is
right.
Raikoboju.
Raikoboju. That's still a made up name.
Ah.
Buffest Rakshasa ever.
That's how you spell it. It sounds like a drink. Speaking of drink, I had a really good drink earlier.
Yes. So yes, that is Raikoboju. He seems to be about a 9 to 10 foot tall 9 to 10 foot tall tiger person.
That's impressive.
Who am I say who swings? Am I say who supposedly swings or who supposedly swings around a giant's a the axe an axe that used to belong to an axe that used to belong to an ice giant that he killed, and now he swings his axe around.
Damn. Must be the leader of a pride then. Damn.
It must say the he was I must say according to the reports he was I must say according to the reports he was summarily um I'll say he was summarily thrown. I'll say he was one of the people who was not so much defeated, but was effectively forced into retreat
Yeah.
when they came face. I'll say when they came face to face with when they came face to face with the other person in the report, which was this person.
The one that was apparently looking for Nimbus.
Yes.
He
I'll
said
say
yes. He confirmed it's your backstory, not mine.
I know it's my backstory. I didn't dispute my backstory. I just said they were part of the attack that was in your backstory. I acknowledge that they're my NPC.
Okay, good.
I just they happen to made their move in the same fight that you created in the backstory.
Okay.
yeah, I'm about to say
It's all
his assault on the town seemed to come to an abrupt end when that person showed up and started slaughtering his soldiers. Well, um, he made a tactical retreat, realizing that he was not going to be capable of dealing with them.
Okay.
Um, he did put up a fight, but it wasn't going the way that he had hoped. So, as part of the report, that is, you are able to deduce that based on his description and everything, that is the person who he sold the shoes to.
Ah, well, Rakover Joe is certainly a impressive indi- individual, at least based off of what you're saying about him. Um, was there anything special about your particular shoes aside from, of course, the material that it was made of, or is that the key that Rakuberjo was needing and therefore is willing to pay you for?
The amount say he'll say these scales. Amount say he'll say these scales of the scales of these particular dragons have several. I say have several magical properties when you I say when used I say when assembled in a specific way. Depending on how they are woven, they can do several things. Um, they can I say they are able to I say they're able to I say they're able to grant invisibility. They are able to conceal. They are able to conceal magical effects, including magic circles. They can store. I say they can store copious amounts of magic.
It's two Joju Jedi.
Um,
Uh,
they
the
I say
scale feathers of the.
there's if I say if woven properly, they can grant people the ability to fly.
Go.
It just depends. I must say it just depends on how I decide to craft them. I must say he asked for boots that he asked for shoes that were able he asked for shoes that were able to hide. I'll say he asked for shoes that were able to hide that were able to hide upwards of 3 spells. And I must say, she was capable of hiding upwards of 3 spells and reflecting magic.
Hmm. I see.
Hence the reason why it was very difficult to try to determine what the hell the shoes were, what they did, and how they worked.
As one
And I'm
business,
about saying technically the only thing that really shut them down was Nimbus's divine intervention.
hmm,
Because otherwise it would have reflected other types of magic, but since that was effectively like divine magic, it kind of bypassed it a bit.
I take it that you lay claim to whatever um, sheddings, for lack of a better term, are here.
Yes, I,
Uh,
yes, I
okay.
have a lucrative deal with the mother and her offspring.
In that case, as one business business spoke to another, um, how much would you be charging for, say, 4 of them?
For what?
4 of the feather scales, not pounds, just 4.
I have to share this.
He about to say he'll say he was like, I will admit I've never actually sold the feathers or the scales before. I would have to sell them at the go. I would have to sell them based on the general going rate. The general going rate that Raikoboju was offering me.
Can we just call him Soju?
He will say, let me do some math real quick because how much Raikoboju was actually buying them for.
I heard how he tried to emphasize the name.
Well, I don't want to. I'll say it was like.
Just trying to make sure we remember the correct name. Yes.
Yes.
I always remember him as Soju. Or Genie now.
Divided by each one takes about 5 and okay. So divided by see, so it's 2 divided by 5, and he made he roughly made him about 1,000 pairs of shoes. Okay. The going rate for 4, because it takes about 4 to make 1 pair of shoes. That would be 100 platinum.
What does that in gold? 1,000 gold?
Platinum. Each platinum is 10 gold, as I recall.
So 1,000 gold.
So that's 8,000 gold. Hmm. I would like to put on a smile and see if I can barter that down. So
Let me guess, you don't have 1,000 gold.
um, no, I
Could have,
will give you the
could have
idea
swore,
that
I could have
1,000
swore you
gold.
guys actually had that from the from the loot you just got.
I think we have 1,000 gold between us from the loot we just got.
No, I think we have more than that. We just have to sell everything.
Well, that's what I was talking about in hard cash.
Yeah. I think now we only have like 1,000 gold. I have 2,000 gold. So technically we have what, 3,000 gold between us.
That's like it. Yeah, I've got 2,900 platinum in the loot crate, so that's 29,000 gold. I just haven't had a chance to divvy up yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you got plenty of money. You got 2,900 platinum.
Where's that?
In the loot crate. I haven't had a chance. We haven't gotten back down for you to divvy it up yet.
We've still been sitting here.
Yeah, I'll say you guys got shit tons of money.
I wouldn't say shit tons, once I divide that up among 6 people, but
I mean,
Not the
based, I'm about
NPCs,
to say,
right? We're
based
not
on how
giving them
much
any.
money you
there's 6
should have in a
players.
Oh,
D&D
okay. I'm just
campaign,
confirming.
I'll say, based on how
Well,
much money you should have a D&D campaign, you have a
can
lot.
can we just like
This is at our level. We're for what we're supposed to have at our level for a D&D campaign, we are hobos.
can we just like what Chris and Matt don't know won't hurt them, right?
You're on tape, right?
Like they listen to the tapes.
That's fair.
I'm just saying.
I'm waiting for the day where he comes back. He was like, "Oh, so it doesn't matter, huh?"
You better not say anything, Brian. I feel like you're gonna be the one to let
I'm
it
not gonna
slip.
say anything. I feel like Tristan's gonna clip
That's just
this.
one segment.
Gonna
Like
clip it and send it.
It labels it pure entrapment on Twitch.
Waiting for the moment where Tristan, like in the middle of the night, just decides to clip it and send it.
No, I don't start shit. I just let people dig their own holes and wait for karma to come around.
Hey,
Basically,
is
just
it
put like the
really
meme music
karma?
behind it.
He
They'll
could
never
have
know.
been here.
How would they know? No way.
Yeah, it's no way.
But would it be possible for me to try to barter with them? I would
Well,
also, as a part of the bartering, want to
acrobatics, is that what those?
r-
That's what you roll?
but no, I was thinking persuasion and adding in say 20 um 20 free vouchers for my business services.
What do you do? Is what he'll
Oh, I do a
ask.
number of things. I I'll c- I'll I do metalworking, which can include weaponry. I deal in I deal in I deal in jewelry. So if there's anything that you find which you believe may be of quality to enchant, I can certainly do a appraisal of that. Um, I it may not be obvious, but I make clothing, and we all know how much a good cloak of protection can go for. Potions, um, the entertainment.
Hmm. He will say he's going to insight you real quick. I'll say mainly to be able to try to figure out whether you are actually worth. I'll say whether you are actually, worth what you are.
Okay.
I'll say if you are worth the effort.
Would it be persuasion? I imagine it would be persuasion versus deception. I haven't lied about my skill set.
I'm gonna say no, no. He just. I'm gonna say he's not trying to gauge whether you are,
Gotcha.
he's not trying to gauge whether you're actually lying about being talented. He's trying to gauge whether you are a talented enough person to where your skills are worth bartering with.
Gotcha.
So it's like he's like, yeah, I don't deny that you went to acting school, trying to determine whether you're actually good enough to cast in a movie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro. All right. It's I'll say persuasion then.
Are you only making persuasion?
Yeah. 24. Okay. Oh. Looking at you, thinking about it. 70 platinum.
700 gold.
700. Specifically back at the city, yeah.
No, Until just now, it wasn't that big. So yeah, I've just been carrying it.
Okay.
It's just a sack.
I'm gonna say that's what she said.
I don't even have a bag holding it. I don't think.
Would you be willing to take it in equivalent goods, or are you willing to wait for us to liquidate what we have?
I'll say he'll say you get the feathers and scales when when I get tangible cash.
Okay, well, if you're willing to take things and liquidate it then, which it sounds like you are, then it then we have an arrangement.
Mm. Here's we do. With that, we will quickly shuffle over to the two members who are closing in on the city. Let's say, as Artemis and Missouri are closing in on the city with the dragon purposefully flying as slow as it possibly can so that you guys can actually have a fair chance of getting there before it.
Yeah, yeah. Upon arrival, of course, uh, I go and I'm gonna go to the hid city guard uh office or whatever it is.
What about your own?
My uncle's in the school. Granddad, on the other hand.
I'll say, did you fly to the front gate or are you flying over the?
We fly to the front gate.
All right. They don't recognize who you are coming in at first until one of them actually points up and recognizes you. Like the guards have like guns and crossbows. I'll say guns and bows like pointed at you until one of them like, wait, hold on. They're back.
Yeah. Upon landing, I will let them know too that hey, we got a dragon that's coming in. Do not shoot. She is friendly.
They're
As
gonna
I
look and
like,
be like, a dragon.
yes, she wants to join the city.
They're gonna look at each other. They was like, where did you find a dragon?
I don't care where. I just need you to get the people that I need to talk to and Granddad so we can get this ball rolling.
About to say they're gonna be like, Granddad, what?
Oh, I will say my grandfather's name, who
You mean your uncle's name?
Well, no, I have Granddad and then I have my uncle.
They're gonna
Granddad
they're gonna
is
take your
captain
uncle
of the
more
guard,
serious.
and then
They're gonna take your
uncle
uncle's
is.
name more seriously than your granddad, and they're like, oh, one second.
I guess my uncle does train heroes. I guess that.
It's like captain of the guard, just he's chief of police. That's not very impressive in this particular.
But yeah, I will name my uncle then.
Oh, okay. They're like, oh, Swordmaster Marcus. One moment. There, I'll say, it was like, well, go get him. Apparently, there's a damn dragon. I'll say, he's like, I don't believe her. They're going to start making their way I'll say they're going to start making their way into the city. As the guard is like, well, I guess we just got to deal with. As he seems to be looking, he was looking at you. Then his mouth starts falling open.
Yeah, don't shoot. She's with us.
As he's like looking behind you, as this large, radiant rainbow dragon starts flowing through the sky. The sunlight is reflecting off of it, making everything in the area kind of look like like those type of those light refractions that you would get in a crystal when it's in the sunlight. It's pretty much doing that everywhere. Its wings are creating like this light refraction all over the place. Which actually, one moment. Oof, I just forgot about that.
Are people blinded?
I feel like
They got
the other
you got to
little
make some
Easter egg.
wisdom saving rolls because it does it as a I'll say it does it automatically.
Does what automatically?
I'll say its presence generally automatic. I'll say its presence when in light automatically potentially automatically causes a blinding effect.
Would it affect me if my back is to it?
No, not you. I'm talking about the people looking at it.
Oh, well then. That can't be helped.
Yeah. They're going to they're going to be looking at him like, it's so beautiful. Ah, God. You hear this collective like yelling and screaming as they're like, oh God, my eyes.
I'm gonna make you a sweater.
The price of beauty.
I'll say the Liz I'll say Whistler, looks his eyeball.
It's okay, Steve.
Doesn't seem to be affected. The dragon will land behind you with a thunderous with like this thunderous crash. Mm. This is a glorious city. I believe my perch shall be up there.
Okay, again, you have to talk to these people.
Mm.
Little bear can talk.
I'll say the guard will come. The guard who left will come back as he sees like some of his friends just rolling around on the ground, clutching at their faces. He's like, "What the?" He was like, "What the hell happened?"
Her scales reflect light, and they
I'll
were
say
looking at her.
he's gonna say, "Who scales?" He's gonna look. He's gonna kind of look around the corner and just see the dragon. He's like, "Ah!" He's
I
gonna fall back.
He ran off that there was a dragon coming. But
I think that was his eyes.
Oh, his eyes? Oh, well
No,
then.
no. He's just looking. Yeah, you told him it's a dragon, but he's still like, fuck, there's a dragon. Most of these people have never seen a dragon before.
As a dragon walking up, there's a pants to be darkened moment.
I'll say, keep in mind, dragons are terrifying creatures.
Yeah.
Even the good ones.
I believe somebody there's more between you have this.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, he's like, you were right. Oh my God.
You think I was lying about a dragon?
He can't seem to really talk, but he kind of starts pointing at the citadel. He's just, pointing at the school. He's like waiting for you.
Okay, we're gonna fly through the city now, because it's faster.
Okay.
And we will fly through the city, and I will have her follow us to the citadel.
She will take off, kicking up like this dust storm that blows some of the guards over, and knocks some of the people around at the top of the wall. As you guys are flying through the city, you will see people looking up, pointing. You can hear them screaming in terror as this dragon is flying over the city.
I mean, I'm not worried about the civilians; they can attack.
I'll say the guards also seem to be in a bit of a panic as well. If you're looking,
The novelty will wear off.
Novel dragon. That's right. I'll say as you all make your way there. Do we still have? I see that Shannon's still on the call. Is she still with us?
I am here.
Okay. Sweet. As you all land in the yard. I'll say in the primary garden, as the teachers are basically, I'll say most of the teachers are basically sitting here staring. Shift ping, there we go. As your uncle is sitting here looking at the dragon, looking at you with kind of narrowed eyes, with kind of the what the hell did you do?
I brought a dragon.
The librarian looks very fascinated. He must say he looks must say he must say the librarian looks insanely fascinated. He was like, "Oh, oh, that is so glorious."
She wants our knowledge and to use our training ground in return for her protection against the demon lord.
I claim Ardent as mine.
Yeah, I figured you guys could probably work that out. Some words were said, not by me.
I will must say it will say it will walk up to the headmaster. It's it will say, "Are you the leader of the?" I'll say, "Are you the leader of these people?"
Mhm.
He's gonna eat him.
And the headmaster will look at him, and he will say, "I am the one responsible." He will say, "I'm the one responsible in case something happens." Yes. He was like, that is good. What I require in exchange for in exchange for your safety from, from this demon lord that you are dealing. This city shall become my lair. I shall have access to all of your magical items, all of your resources and money,
Hey, you didn't
all of
say all
your
that the
tomes
first
and
time. Now you
knowledge.
making shit up.
No, it did. It said everything that said it will be mine.
Yes, but she didn't say anything about our resources. The knowledge and training
That's
ground.
part of no. He said everything will be mine. And you guys like, yeah, cool.
Mhm.
It was
Well,
like
we're
it was like we'll
perfectly
take you
fluent
here.
for
It was like we'll take you here. You can talk to him and you can discuss terms.
yeah.
He was like, hey, he was like, this city would be awesome. It would be an amazing lair. You pretty much already built a home for me. This would be awesome. You guys have magical tomes. I'll say you guys have magical tomes. You have magical items. You have people who can basically wait on him and give him what he wants. This is great. And
Yeah, we promised a good foundation for negotiation.
Yeah,
But that's exactly what's going on. We make no guarantees.
exactly. We
I'm
did
gonna
not say
say,
yes.
yeah. I'll say the headmaster will say, I'm afraid as much as your presence would be greatly appreciated, we can't just I'll say we can't just give you our I'll say we can't just allow you to subjugate our city. And we are actively fighting to prevent subjugation.
And was expecting some. That's what you guys were saying.
Well, yeah, no, I get that. But I'm saying right now, he's playing with himself because he's talking to himself.
I'll say, do you want to? I'll say, do you want to? Do either you or I'll say, do either River or Missouri want to jump in and assist with this?
Yes, I'm also going to mention that the dragon is interested about going into one of the other worlds that some of the heroes came from, and that possibly maybe the deal is not subjugation, but that she works alongside of us for after defeating the demon lord, we could send her to one of those worlds. Preferably not one like this world where dragons don't exist.
I'll say the dragon will say yes. They told me that world. I'll say this one over here, looking at Missouri, I'll say had mentioned that there are worlds um, ripe with magical energy, magical energy, which I would be able to revel in.
So maybe that's an option. Instead of segregation, you just work alongside of us. So after the demon lord's been defeated, we can send you to one of those worlds. However, we can send just you. We can't send your baby.
The dragon's head will whip around and look at you with this fierce growl. You would separate me from my children so
I
that
would
you could
not want
take
to.
advantage of them?
No, no, no. I do not wish to take advantage of any dragons. I am not that type of ranger.
Um, these I'll say the dragon will look around. Do you have? I'll say, do you have the ability to send me to another world so that so that I might find conquest and dwellings for
I
my children to rule?
do I have to re-say the same thing over again?
Well, you clearly has a different mindset in mind. I mean,
No, but I was explaining to her.
That I'll say that's what he's saying. It was like he's trying to make sure he's trying to ask the staff, he's trying to ask the teachers, do they even have the ability to do that?
Oh, I already explained to her early on that we are able to pull it, but we have not yet been able to send them back, and that is something that we will be focused on trying to do after the demon lord's been defeated.
He will say, so he was like, so you wish for me to help you on a maybe?
Everything's on a maybe. Maybe there's no other dragon stronger than you. Maybe
There aren't
the
any.
sun will come up.
It
Maybe
always has.
only Sith still in absolute.
What is that?
They're from that other world we came from.
Hmm. If they deal in absolutes, that might actually be more tolerable than the what ifs that come with your kind.
Well, I will say, if we could come from there, there's got to be a way to go back there. That's absolute.
Yes, but the question is, it'll look at your teachers. Are these creatures intelligent and capable enough to be able to undo their mistakes?
Hey,
feel
I'm
like
not a
it was a
mistake.
mistake. They did it on purpose, but
I'll
I
say,
can't speak for the teachers, but I can honestly say that they are quite capable. And this one, I will point to the teacher that was with us. 1v1 almost a demon lord general. Almost.
hmm, you had to almost a general.
Well,
That is laughable.
no, I interfered. That's why I said almost. I interfered.
It took more than one of you to deal with them.
Again, I interfered. I have this thing with people that work for the demon lord and demons and devils in general, so I interfered.
Um,
I
I'll say,
interjected. If that's what I meant. I interjected.
I'll say the librarian Rogar will walk up to the dragon, kind of in like this head bowed kind of reverence. Um, he was like, he was like, Your Grace, if you would be so kind. The dragon will whip around to look at the librarian. Um, and will say, it was like, you are old. Yes, yes, quite. I must say, quite so. You see, he will say, you seem to be one of great knowledge. I assume that you are the most learned of the bunch. In many areas, but must say mostly scholastics and arcana. So, what is it that you must say I'll say I'll say in order to gain me and my children's protection, what would I get in return? Since you obviously do not seem willing to hand over your city. Marcus kind of still seems to be like looking at you, Artemis. Like kind of giving you the look of like you brought a fucking dragon here and you promised him the city. Type look on his face.
Didn't promise him the city
Yes,
at
you
all.
guys did.
No, we didn't. Our exact words were, "We can get you in touch with the people who run the city, and you can negotiate with them." We never said yes to anything the dragon requested. Yes,
Yeah.
never left our lips.
Yeah, I'll say you can tell that like Marcus kind of has his hand on his sword because he's like, it's a dragon. This is probably not going to go well. So
I mean, if not, the dragon just goes back to her place. We still got the information we needed.
Yep, we have the name and who it is and some background on them and that they're kind of nearby given the last mission. So
What do you really think is going to back down now that it's in, ground zero?
With the dragon?
Yeah.
well, then we
I'll
have
say.
to ourselves, in which case we get a nice bit of combat. But fortunate,
Well, we get a nice bit of combat, yeah.
Like I said,
But I don't think she's gonna fight here because again, she has no way of knowing that we can't communicate with each other, and her babies and Gugu Jigobo is there, and we could easily overpower him just fine and take out her babies. So I don't think she's gonna fight, and assuming her babies are safe if she does. She seems very protective of them. I think she will fly back to her babies. Now, whether she flies back to her babies or they come back, that's another issue. But then if she come back and attack the city, then the things that she won't be here anymore. So
what the
it's kind
city?
of a moot point at that.
I'll tell you right now, they're not going to pack up the city and leave. But I'll say the headmaster will say I'll say the headmaster will look at the dragon. I'll say perhaps we can negotiate on something more feasible, more credible for you for you to actually have. Currently, with what you are asking for, it exceeds the boundaries of what we would of what we would be able to that would be able to help us keep our level of comfort. It will look around. I do sense, there is magic here. Less magic, less magic than what I am accustomed to. Yeah, it was like much less magic than what I'm accustomed to. But this place is quite lavish, beautifully crafted. I would demand access to your library. The librarian will say, "Done." And the headmaster will look at him and was like, "You do not get to decide that." He said, "They are my books. I get to decide who reads them." And
I still can come to the library, right? I'm not banned from there.
The dragon will look at you and say, "That depends. You can read whatever I do not feel like reading."
That's fair. I don't think you're gonna like the books I read anyway.
all knowledge is good knowledge. There is no such thing as a bad.
Uh, River will press down on the horribly written romance novel in her back pocket. Like, yep, I'm pretty sure this one has werewolves in it.
He will also say, he would say, I also demand that I also demand that at least half of your magical items, potions, weapons, be made into a glorious pile for me to sleep on at night.
Makes sense, but interesting. Okay.
You will grant me a proper hoard to be able. I'll say you will grant me a proper amount of treasure to be able to. I'll say to be able to enjoy, and you will give me significant land to. I'll say significant land to which I can shape and mold into my image. And in exchange for taking your entire city, I simply ask for it will look out onto the land. I request that area over there.
Over there's not where my tavern is it?
There is a fifth of the city that was under construction, or I'm gonna say that was I'm gonna say it's about a fifth of the city that seems to be under construction, or where they were going to put more migrants.
Well, technically, the dragon is a migrant.
Now, as players, I'll say as players, I am going to ask you guys. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say I am not going. I'm gonna say I am going to take your guys as the players' decision in this situation as what the council will decide. Are you willing to give up a fifth of the city and potentially limit the amount of people who you be able to take into the city if more people? I'll say if more people come flowing in to have this dragon who will be effectively a protector. I'm gonna say a protector of the city, and you would have to worry less about security of the people who are already here.
In my mind, I imagine there's already expansion projects going on.
You said
Within the
substantial what?
ability to take people in, yeah?
You
As
said
far as the beginning, we were told that they were, but as far as it actually happened, I don't think any like end game, right? It's not specifically said.
I'm gonna say currently the way the city is, everyone is living comfortably. No one is overcrowded in their homes. No one's like, sharing
Yeah.
housing with
No,
anyone who they
David's
don't know.
question was about expanding.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
expanding the city?
yeah, like if there's expansion, if this development area, just say is in the east for the purposes of the discussion, that could we then just expand in the other direction to make more housing, or perhaps expand upwards or down?
You could. I'm
Right
gonna
now,
say, granted, based on the way that the city is, you could expand other areas upwards. I'm about to say, based on the way the city is designed, the only way you'd be able to expand outwards is if you knock down the wall and and built a bit more outwards. You can't. I'm about to say, building up is still an option.
So we can build outwards and we can build upwards.
I'm about to say, you can build outwards. It's more difficult to build outwards than it is to build upwards. You can make buildings taller, put more people in them. That's always an option. Building
also
upwards
build
is.
above.
I say building upwards is significantly easier than like expanding the wall. especially with the budget.
That's a thought. What do you guys think?
I also think we're still short 2 players.
That's what I think you guys.
I know, but as far as the voting goes,
We're gonna be short 2 players for months.
well, yeah, but even if they're not physically here, they should still get to cast a vote.
I must say, since roughly this was going to be the end of the session, I can leave this as the I can leave this as the thing, and I can post it in chat as a vote
Yeah,
to see what you guys want to do.
because all players get a vote whether they're here or not. So
I must say, like I said, so what you would need, so what you are technically voting on is to gain the protection of a dragon. There are other things that the dragon would has asked for, but most of those aren't really going to affect you. But the dragon's presence here, the dragon wants to, if the dragon's like, I will tolerate having a smaller piece of land if I can have access to all the stuff that you have. But if this dragon is basically asking for enough land that you could probably fit upwards of like 50,000 people in.
yeah, and like David said about expanding and building upwards to compensate for that.
Yeah. In addition, in the long term, if a good relationship is fostered, that means we could eventually get dragon riders
Yeah,
to increase defenses, and therefore enable to expand the sphere of influence and be able to safely, get shanty towns and stuff. It sounds like it's a decent long-term option. But yeah, I agree. Vote. Definitely put a vote
yeah.
in the.
Okay. Which case, I will put the vote in chat, and with that, ideally we will figure out. Ideally we will figure out what we will do in regards to. What we will do in regards to this new potential neighbor that you guys have invited into the city. And the other heroes, having found out who was responsible, for the shoes, and having effectively collected all of them.
Well, all of the ones that the people weren't wearing.
Yeah, I'll say. The mystery effectively has been solved as you have found said merchant who was responsible for it. And if you can get the dragon, you've effectively put a significant hamper on his ability to be able to sell dangerous wares to the demon lord.
Because from what we've seen, the dragon can sniff out magic.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon is able to sense. The dragon is able to sense any and all people who have mana and any and all magical items within a 300-foot radius of it. Say, but with that, you guys do have a position. You do have a decision to make. So I will make a poll in chat, and you guys can determine what it is that you want to do. I'll say I apologize for those who wanted to square up with a dragon.
I wanted me and the dragon to be friends.
Yeah, you claimed it was almost an ancient dragon, and I'm not trying to fight an ancient dragon.
I'll say, considering what this dragon can do, I mean, pretty decent.
Well, Shannon said, I think we're in a pretty good position to get a draconic ally.
I'll say, we'll say the. I was about to say, I was like, I assume that you guys are not trying to get circle strafed. I'll say circle strafe with dragon breath.
Hard to get circle strafed inside the cavern.
That is fair. I'll say you cannot circle strafe. Cannot circle strafe, but see standard multi attacks. Say standard dragon multi attack shit. Standard dragon frightful presence. Standard dragon breath weapon, but he has two different breath weapons. Upside, if he was to start shit right now, he doesn't have his lair actions.
You keep saying he, but it's a she.
She, yeah. I'll say she doesn't have her lair action, so that'd be good. She still has her legendary resistances, and she still has her spell casting. Fairly certain you don't want her prismatic spraying you guys to death.
Looks on you, I like prismatic spray.
Yes, all right. So the issue with the dragon is potentially resolved.
It'll be really interesting to see how this pans out.